Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first ever meeting of our group. We are going to be running the Pathfinder Adventure Path Hell's Rebels set in Cantargo. So I'm Miyu of Miyu Plays Games. I am the GM today. And D?
I am Bryson, the half-orc blade-bound Mangus.
Nice. Bell?
Hi, I'm Kisa. I am playing Catrienne, the Owry Geisha Bard.
Cool. Slime?
Hi, I'm Gabriel Glay. I can't even talk. I am Gabriel Gray, and I am an unchained rogue skin changer. I'm a Fanglord were-tiger.
Nice. And Viscera?
I'm Kieran Nanig. I'm a archer fighter. I prefer my bows over getting close to anything. But if you get close, I can still skewer you. Nice to meet you.
Sweet. So we are beginning in Cantargo now. To set a little bit of background for you, Cantargo is part of Cheliax, who, as anyone who plays Pathfinder knows, are really considered the bad guys. We are starting in the city of Cantargo, which is a city on the western edge of Cheliax, and is known for its rather rebellious spirit. Now, a few things have happened that kind of set the stage for this. First of all, in Cheliax, a splinter group of Yamadean paladins or knights, so on, have beaten Hell Knights and taken back a very powerful relic, which has sort of set a lot on edge, as it's seeming to start a sort of Chelish civil war. Here in Cantargo, most recently, a week ago, the Lord Mayor, Julius Banalus, went missing. Just overnight was gone. That night, there were a number of buildings burned down, and the next morning, Barzillai Thrun has come into power. He is related to the Queen of Cheliax, Queen Abigail Thrun. And he has just kind of waltzed into Cantargo and taken charge. Since then, he has issued 7 proclamations, ranging from a reward for pests, and requiring that a portrait of the queen be in every business, a reward for dogs, feral dogs specifically, to outlawing mint in confections and teas, outlawing tea after dark. Like, things have gotten a little weird. There have been a few protests, they've been quickly shut down, but today we open on a very large protest that is to happen in Aria Park, immediately south of the Cantargan Opera House, which is where Barzillai Thrun has set up. So, with that, you guys have all heard about this protest. So, what has brought you to this protest? Well, why do you go and be part of this?
Bryson to find one gloved man for Silver Ravens.
Alright, so Bryson, you're looking for a contact that you know should be there. Something about the Silver Ravens, which you know to be a group in Cantargo that has helped kind of push back any major influences, kind of been a freedom fighting force in the city, and you're looking for the one-gloved man. What about you, Catrienne?
I'm staying up on current events, and I'm doing what I do best, and I'm looking for information.
Okay, so you know that this is a big gathering of a bunch of people, and you want to know what's going on, what kind of things are being said, just kind of checking it out. And Gabriel.
Well, big crowds means a lot of coin. Easy coin. Always easy coin.
Nice. So you're there just to stir up some trouble, just kind of see what you can get away with. And
Always.
Kiernan, what's up with you?
Well, last night I spent a lot of time drinking over at the pub. Got in a lot of fights. Woke up. I got a headache. There's a lot of cheering, looking to punch some faces.
Okay. So you just kind of want to see what's going on, see what kind of trouble you can get
Seems
into.
legit.
Nice.
Aye.
So, even with the cobblestones of Argent Avenue and the foliage of Aria Park still wet from the morning's light rain, dozens of Kintargans have gathered along the facade of the Opera House to protest the city's new Lord Mayor, Paracount Barzillai Thrune. The city's new leader was appointed by her infernal majestrix, Queen Abigail II, in the wake of the previous Lord Mayor's sudden flight from the city, an event that still has local rumor-mongerers whispering furiously. In a scant 7 days, Paracount Thrune has instituted martial law, a curfew, and 7 outlandish and polarizing proclamations. These actions and more have called many of Kintargo's dissatisfied citizens here on this overcast morn. There's been no sign yet of Barzillai Thrune himself, and the Opera House's doors remain tightly closed, as they have since the man chose the landmark as his new home. But judging by the growing sound of the protesters, he surely can't ignore the scene on the streets much longer. Alright, so yeah, the protest has started in front of the Opera House. You see, as time moves on, more and more citizens begin to press into the area. So what do you guys want to do? You can do a few different things here. I'm going to drop y'all on the map real quick. There we go. Okay.
Yes,
You
fight the
can
power.
listen for rumors. You can pilfer. You can rabble-rouse. You can search for a contact. You can silence undesirable elements. Or you can watch the crowd.
I want to listen for rumors.
Okay,
I'm gonna
let's go ahead and
pilfer.
have everyone. Let's have everyone go ahead and roll initiative real quick.
Also, hi Haggard, welcome to the stream.
Hey Haggard, what's up, man? Thanks for checking in. Yeah, fight the power. What's up, Havoc? You know we going to fight the power. All right, so we begin with Gabriel. What are you going to do for the first hour that you're at this protest?
I'll be doing what I came for. I'm gonna pilfer. I'm gonna take as many purses as I can.
Okay, so you wish to pilfer. Please make a sleight of hand check. 24, congratulations. You walk around through the crowd, and you manage to grab 6 gold coins. By the time, and small objects, 6 gold worth of coins and objects. As you just sneak through, grabbing people's purses, right? Catrian, what are you doing?
I am listening for rumors.
You wish to listen for rumors. Please make me a diplomacy check to gather information, or a perception check to overhear something of note.
Yeah, we'll go with diplomacy.
Alright, a 22, nice. Let's see what you hear. You hear that bodyguard of Thrune's? That woman Nox? It's half devil. She's too ugly to be just human, that's for sure. So, Kiernan, what are you doing?
I've gotten myself caught up in the crowd and I'm just listening to everything going on.
Okay, so you're listening for rumors as well?
Aye.
Cool, let's see. Been hearing strange noises around the old livery again. I hope Barzillai gets the government together enough to tear that old eyesore down. What you over here is people talking about the old livery. People hearing strange noises. And Bryson, what are you doing?
Bryson, find one gloved man.
Okay, so Bryson, you're searching for a contact. Please make a perception check. Okay, you're looking around for the man that you're supposed to meet here, wearing one glove, who's supposed to help you get mint for the old lady Edna. Unfortunately, you can't find him anywhere. So, at this point, you're probably watching the crowd. With that perception check, you notice that the crowd's general mood is agitated and discontented, but not overtly violent. So that's your first hour. Gabriel, what are you doing in your second hour of this protest? As people are protesting against Barzillai Thrune, they want him out of there.
I'd say during the second hour, I am stirring up a little bit more trouble. I'm going to different parts of the crowd and yelling in support
Okay, so you're
of
rabble
the
rousing.
protesters.
Please make either a diplomacy or perform check.
Let's see.
As you just kind of join whatever group is there and just start, let's do that. You actually seem to be getting noticed. You seem to be organizing some of the chants and things. Give yourself a +1 circumstance bonus on any charisma-based checks for the next 24 hours.
Awesome.
Catrian,
Listening for rumors.
you are listening for more rumors. Please give me that diplomacy check. That beautiful, beautiful diplomacy check.
Only 21. So low.
Only 21. Let's see. Let's see if we can
Feels
get
so
that.
half-hearted.
You hear a couple of people talking. Looks like Thrune's bringing public excruciations to Kintargo. I can't imagine that'll increase his popularity around these parts, even if the criminals he punishes deserves it. This dog housing thing sounds particularly frightening. Tiernan, what are you doing? Second hour of the protest.
I've gotten a little bit bored, and I'm starting to walk around and see what I can pilfer.
All right, please roll me a sleight of hand check. 19. So let's see. So somebody sees you snatching a purse off of somebody and yells, "Thief! Thief!" Would you like to attempt a bluff check to make it seem as though you innocently happen to jostle somebody?
I'd like to turn around and punch him in the face.
Okay. So
That's
you
one way to
turn
do it.
around and punch somebody in the face. This is the moment where all hell breaks loose.
Oh, look what you did.
Yes, very much. What did you do? Let's go ahead and add you guys in. And we'll share the map with you guys. Alright. Can I get fresh initiatives from everybody? Because at that moment, as
Oh,
somebody begins yelling thief,
damn. I could have been double rolling my diplomacy and taking the better one. I remember that.
you're good. You see a number of people rip off, pull back their cloaks, revealing matching armbands, truncheons, and the sadistic grins of what you recognize to be the Chelish Citizens Group, eager to mete out some justice to this thief. A riot immediately begins. So, We will begin with Gabriel. You have the lead on the initiative. What do you do?
I'm gonna try to hide myself within the crowd, sneak around.
Okay, please roll me a stealth check. $21. Okay, you feel like you have been fairly able to blend in with the crowd, trying to sneak around. You do realize that people are kind of attacking each other willy-nilly. At this point, it has turned into just a brawl, a huge brawl out on the streets. Bryson, what do you do?
Let's see.
People around you begin smacking each other with weapons, throwing stuff at each other.
At this point, Bryson still no care. He looked for one gloved man.
Alright,
He
roll me a
find
perception
men.
check. You do not see the one-gloved man as you look around. Alright. One of the people in the crowd wearing this armband comes running up to you, Tyson, and he is going to try to smack you with his mace. You see him pull out his mace, and he takes a swing at you, but you manage to get a hand up just in time to kind of deflect it away. This person comes running up to you, Kiernan. I'll get you in an actual square there. And he is also going to swing at you with his mace. He ends up hitting you. Quite squarely in the gut. Kind of takes the wind out of you, and you take 5 non-lethal damage. As you just get smacked in the gut by this mace. This other bug here, let's see, does he even see you? Probably not. Yeah. So he's going to come running up to you, Kiernan, and he's going to try to smack you as well. But as you double over from this smack into your gut, his mace just goes right over your head. Kiernan, what do you do?
Well, I'm gonna shoot the bastard who hit me with right in the face.
Okay. Alright, so you draw back your composite longbow, and yes, you manage to shoot one of them in the face. But as you're drawing your bow and pulling back on your bow, both of them take a swing at you, except this time, you realize last time, they were kind of like not trying to really deal lethal damage. This time, they're not holding back. As each of them takes a swing at you, dealing a lot of damage to you, knocking you out. You are knocked out, unconscious on the ground, bleeding out.
Oh gosh.
Catrian.
Do I see him go down?
Roll me a perception check.
I don't have a lot of perception.
Yes, through the crowd, you see this guy standing there, and he gets whapped in the gut with this mace. And then he draws back his bow, shooting one of them in the face, but both of them lay into him. Okay, just so you know, moving through the crowd is very heavy right now.
Okay.
And so it's going to be considered difficult terrain.
So how far can I move?
Half speed.
Oh. That only gets me 15.
Yes. So you can double move to there.
I need 5 more feet to be able to reach him.
Yep. You're having to push and shove your way through the crowd. Tell you what, you can roll me an acrobatics check to see if you can maybe do a little bit better.
No.
No, you are
No.
absolutely stuck in the
I'm
crowd trying to
not.
push your way through.
Can I do a dance check? All right.
Sure, I will allow you a dance check to see if you can dance through the crowd. 16 dance, I'll give you an extra 5 feet of movement. As your dancing skills come
I'll
into
take it.
play,
I'll
as you
take
are
it.
able to move and dance through the crowd.
That gets me just close enough. Oh. Well, that didn't hurt.
Alright, and you manage to heal up some of the wounds to this man laying on the ground. He's still unconscious, but he is no longer bleeding. At that point, another thug here. Let's see. Check this perception. Nope. Alright, he's going to come running up to Bryson, but he has to double move to get there. Alright, Gabriel. You see chaos erupting around you. The crowd is going wild. In fact, what you all see is up here at the front. You see a dagger come flying out of the crowd and stick itself in the throat of the woman who is guarding everyone, or who seems to be guarding it, and she manages to yank the dagger out of her throat. No, you're fine. She manages to yank the dagger out of her throat and runs back inside. And you see the wound swiftly healing, where she just took a dagger to the throat before she runs back inside.
Can I do a knowledge check to see if that was Nox?
Knowledge local.
Do I know if that was
Darn it, I don't have that.
a magical ability or a ongoing spell she had on her?
Give me knowledge local.
A spellcraft wouldn't do it? Okay. Let's see. I do not have local, so...
I don't have local either.
No, this is very concerning to you. You just saw what appeared to be the lead guard of all of these people take a dagger to the throat and then yank it out, and the wound healed. This is indeed, you are aware, this is Nox. She's fairly well known. This is Nox. And she has just run back inside the opera house and shut the door behind her. Gabriel, what do? You see this chaos erupting all around you.
I'm pretty excited for the chaos, and it's time to jump in. I'm gonna take a stab at Thug 9, if I can make it to him.
All right.
Get a sneak attack in.
Yes, you can get up there. You push your way through the crowd, and you come up to this thug who you can tell he has his back to you. He's like cheering over the guy he just nailed in the head.
Alright. Sorry, my Alright. So I wasn't able to create the sneak attack spell yet, so.
Oh, that's okay. Just go ahead and make your attack. You take a swing at him with your rapier. You pull out your rapier as you're moving through the crowd, and you take a jab at him. But he manages to kind of just step over, like he's going to run after someone else, and gets just out of range, even though he doesn't see you. Alright, Bryson, what do? You've got a couple of people closing in on you, and the crowd is just going nuts around you.
Oh, let's see. All right, Bryson's going to spell combat, so he's going to take a -2 to his attack.
Okay.
He is going to use his arcane pool to enhance the attacks, however.
Okay.
Would help if I applied that properly.
That does help occasionally.
And he's going to attack the one who tried to attack him.
Okay, so you pull out your scimitar, your silver scimitar, and
Yes.
swipe at one of these thugs in the crowd, and you manage to land a blow on him. Dealing 6 damage to him. He looks pretty wounded, like he looks like you really hurt him. Now, I understand you have a spell in your other hand, right?
Correct.
Okay. So you pull out your sword, you slash this guy, and he looks like he's really hurt, and you have a spell in your other hand. What are you doing with that?
It's going to be a Ray of Frost. He's going to attempt to cast it defensively, though.
Okay.
Let's see.
And let's see, your casting stat is intelligence, which is 2. And that's a level 0 spell. So, yeah, you just barely managed to cast it without provoking.
Alright. And it's going to be a Ray of Frost.
Okay, you blast out a ray of frost, but the thug sees it coming and ducks underneath it as your ray just shoots past him and manages to strike someone else in the crowd, dropping them. At this point, this guy's been hit pretty good, and he realizes you're starting to use lethal force. So he really swings at you with his mace, smacking you pretty good, doing 5 damage to you. Like, you take a pretty solid hit from this guy. This guy over here, let's see what he sees. Okay, so he sees Catrian over here, and he's going to run up there, and he's going to try to smack you. He manages to land a pretty solid blow on you, which kind of takes the wind out of you. You can tell he's not hitting lethally, but he definitely lays one into you. And this guy over here, this thug, he becomes aware of the rapier that just shot past his side. Like, in that moment, just kind of like, oh crap, I just almost got hit by a rapier. And he turns around, and he swings his rapier at you, but you manage to get your rapier up and just parry his blow and turn it aside. Kiernan, you are stable, so we're going to give you the stable effect. Catrian, what are you doing?
I'm going to is it a move action to take out a weapon?
Yes, it is. Unless you have quick draw.
No. I'm going to try and shank the guy in front of me with my hair dagger.
Alright, so you reach up and you grab one of the, what look like chopsticks in your hair, one of the pins in your hair, pull it out, and it is sharp. It looks very daggery. You manage to jam that into his gut.
Oh, shit!
For
Applied
6
to
damage.
Kiernan.
Sorry, it's on the wrong
That's okay.
one.
We'll do this. We'll heal Kiernan,
Sorry, Kiernan.
and we'll drag that onto the citizen there. Yeah, you manage to pull out a hairpin, and you just jam it up into this guy's ribcage, and he drops. Like, he's fallen. And finally, this guy over here, he's up against you, Bryson, and he takes another swing at you, but you manage to get your rapier up, and again, you turn it, or your scimitar, and again, you turn his blade, or his mace to the side. At this point, not that. At this point, you see a couple of guards enter the fray. It looks as though the guards are coming out to try to put an end to this riot. Gabriel, what do you do?
I'm gonna start screaming in this guy's face. I'm gonna intimidate him. Is that a free action or is that?
That would to intimidate him in order to demoralize him would be a standard action.
All right, I'm just gonna start screaming in his face. I'm gonna call his mother a few choice words.
Okay.
You're so colorful.
Go ahead and roll your intimidate. Okay,
Nice.
so you get up in his face, calling his mother a number of choice words. And you realize that you've kind of shaken this guy. Like, he looks a little intimidated by you. Like, he's kind of scared. Bryson, what would you like to do?
With the guards coming in and whatnot, Bryson, has the crowd thinned enough for me to take a withdrawal action?
It is still difficult terrain, but you can take the withdrawal action.
Okay, 5, 2.
But it is, again, every square counts as double, so you can only move
Yep.
up to your speed.
See, 5, 10, 20, 25. You can move up to there.
Alright, so Bryson, you begin moving out of there. Like, you're trying to nope the fuck out of there.
He's trying to put a little bit of distance. He doesn't like the numbers games there.
Yes. The Dotari guard here begins moving through the crowd and just kind of laying about with his mace, making his way up to here, where he ends up nailing a couple of people. This guard comes up, pushes his way through the crowd, and he sees you screaming in the face of this guy. And he's going to try to swing at you with his mace. But, Gabriel, again, you managed to take your rapier and catch his mace and turn it aside, keeping yourself from getting struck.
And can we see if these guards are using lethal force or not?
At this point, yes, they are.
Okay.
And they seem to be targeting you guys because and you can tell that you guys have been using lethal force. So that's really been kind of the big deal here, is they realize that you're not holding back. This guy this thug just starts laying about him with his mace, just trying to knock people out.
I mean, to be fair, they did deal lethal damage to Kieran first.
I mean,
That was
I did
only
scare
after
some-
Kieran swung at them with lethal force.
Okay.
Yeah, I almost killed somebody with an arrow.
Yes.
Okay.
And so the guy you screamed in his face at, he's actually going to take kind of a half-hearted swing at you. He manages to hit you, dealing 8 non-lethal damage. He just kind of gets a lucky hit in, smacking you in the head. You see stars, and the crowd begins to swim before your eyes. Kiernan is stable. Catrian.
What did I fall that?
Okay, so it is again half speed.
I can get to there.
Alright, you run, you're trying to get out of the crowd, and you kind of bump into this this half-orc, who also seems to be trying to get out of the crowd.
Okay.
Alright, and this other
Yeah.
thug is going to wander kind of off into the crowd. Actually, I think he's going to kind of wander over a little this way, and he's just going to be laying about him with his mace. Alright, Alright, Gabriel, what do you do?
I'm gonna bluff the guard. I'm gonna let it point at the Chelish citizen. I'm gonna
Okay.
tell the guard that he started this. He started the entire riot by attacking my sister.
Okay. Let's see that bluff. A 22. So the guard looks at you, and he looks at the other guy, and you can tell he's as you just kind of throw your hands up, and you're like, no, it was him. He attacked my sister. The guard seems to be a little bit puzzled at the moment, especially as the guy's wearing an armband of the Chelish Citizens group. So you seem to have kind of caused him to pause for a moment. Bryson, what are you doing?
I think Bryson is going to continue to withdraw.
Alright, Bryson is trying to get out of here. Once you get off the pavement, you realize the crowd is thinned enough for you to move full speed.
Alright, so there is 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 10. Tyson can get to there.
Okay, Tyson, you're just booking it out of here. Alright, this guard begins taking Kiernan into custody. He begins handcuffing him, yelling, "Stop resisting!" as you're knocked out, and just put you in manacles, and begins dragging you off over here. All right,
Yeah, stop resisting.
This guard is kind of looking at Gabriel, and he's kind of looking at the other guy, and he kind of stays stuck for the round. This guy is still moving through the crowd, just gleefully laughing and swinging his mace around, just trying to bash as many people as he can. This guy looks at you, and you just accused him of starting the whole riot, and this guard's looking at him funky. So this guy actually just kind of like puts his hands up and just kind of starts pointing at his armband, like, no. Kiernan is being dragged away. Catrian.
I'm gonna go to here.
Alright, Catrian, you kind of skirt through the crowd around the other side of the fountain. What are you doing?
Watching.
Alright, you're just trying to watch through the crowd. The crowd is beginning to disperse. So you have enough of a view to see this guard dragging Kiernan away. Still whapping him every once in a while with his baton here. Just whack, whack. Alright. This guy is going to just kind of move through the crowd a little bit. Just kind of wandering around looking for someone to smack. Gabriel.
I see that I'm kind of in a predicament. I point over in the opposite direction that that both the guard and the citizen are facing, and I'm like, look, that guy's resisting, and I turn around and I start running.
Okay, roll me that bluff check. Both of them turn around and just look in the other direction. You can move without provoking. And you can move half speed, but you can move 15 feet, 3 squares away.
My speed is 40 because I'm a.
Okay, then you can move 4 squares away. You can move 20. Yeah, and you just book it away from them as both of them turn around and look straight at Kiernan. who does indeed seem to be resisting. Bryson, you're kind of out of the crowd. People are running past you, and yeah. So what are you doing?
Bryson's gonna hold his position, watching people as they run by, waiting to see if he sees anybody with one glove.
All right, give me that perception check. No, you do not see anyone wearing one glove. However, you do see a couple of people who are kind of catch your eye, beginning to move behind the fountain, and you do see through the thinning crowd glimpses of someone bloodied and beaten, just being dragged away by one of the guards.
Alright.
Alright, well, the guard's going to actually drop you right there. And then he's going to move back into the crowd, working on arresting other people. This guard is totally looking the other direction. This guy is, again, just moving through the crowd, smacking people around. You can see.
And now he's doing it next to the guard.
Yes, and you see him smacking people around, and the guard is paying him absolutely no mind. And this other guy is moving up through the crowd, just smacking people. Actually, no, I'm sorry. That guy is busy looking the other direction. Kiernan, give me a fort save, Kiernan. I'm gonna give you a chance to wake up.
Quit resisting!
Nice! 18. I'll do you a little solid here. You wake up, kind of coming to, realizing that you've just been beat. You feel sore all over. And you can see, as you kind of look up, you see the chaos of the crowd dispersing. You see the guards and these thugs alike just beating the crap out of people. What do? You have you have a move action here.
Stop resisting!
I'm gonna attempt in my bloodied and stumbling state. I'm gonna attempt to blend into the crowd.
Okay, give me a disguise check.
I'm in the crowd.
Or a stealth check, either one. I'll take either one at this point.
Okay, the disguise. They're both awful.
8. Okay. Where do you move?
Let's see. I'm gonna try. Let's go straight up the middle. How about that?
Okay, so you just start kind of stumbling through, but as you look around, you realize the crowd's kind of dispersed from around you, and you're in manacles. So, you're not sure that you're exactly convincing. Catrian, you see this bloodied guy stand up from the group that's been thrown together, and he's kind of stumbling over this general direction with manacles on.
I'll move up my 15 feet,
Okay?
and there's not really much I can do.
Okay.
Is the guard paying attention to Thug 9?
I
Both
think they're
the
both
guard
looking...
and Thug 9 at this point are looking over in this general direction.
So they
And someone
probably
who is
saw him.
supposed to be resisting. It's fairly likely.
Yeah,
But they're also surrounded by other people. A couple of people are putting up a fight. Like, a couple of people are trying to box the guards and the thugs here. So, they may not have actually seen him.
I will try to subtly, without getting their attention, motion for Kiernan to come my way.
Alright, Kiernan, roll me a perception check. 8. Yeah, your vision is blurry and bloody, and you're just trying to get the hell out of there.
If it helps,
At this
I'm headed towards the fountain to try and wash my face off anyway.
Yes. Let's see here. This guy just kind of is just moving through the crowd, just gleefully, ha ha ha, smack, ha ha ha, smack.
Bryson, not sure, are these humans or goblin?
Alright, Gabriel, you see this guy running through just gleefully smacking any protester he can. Wearing the armband you notice has the Chelish flag on it. You've become familiar with these people, the Chelish Citizens group. These people are basically a sort of citizens militia, which tries to enforce Chelish law here in Cantargo.
Okay. Well, are those that guard and that thug from earlier? They're still looking for the person that's resisting, right?
At the moment, yes.
I'm gonna yell at Kieran and motion for him to come my way.
Alright, Kieran, give me a fresh perception check. Perfect. With him yelling, you hear a voice over the crowd yelling, "You! Come here! Come here!" And you notice a couple of people standing over by the fountain. One of them seems to be waving you over. Bryson, you see a couple people waving someone in the crowd over. Where you're at, the crowd is beginning to disperse, but you can definitely see the melee happening right here where the protest was just a few minutes ago.
10. So Bryson uses a move action to get up to there.
Okay.
Can you see Thug 4?
Yes, you can see Thug 4 in the outskirts of the crowd.
All right. Does he have cover from me?
Are you making a ranged shot from there?
A ranged touch attack.
Ranged touch attack. I will rule that you have a fairly clear shot there.
All right.
You can kind of poke around behind the bush and give a shot. Alright, you shoot forth a ray of ice that goes flying past him, striking the fountain. He is definitely now aware of you.
That's okay.
Alright, this guard over here is just kind of trying to arrest another unruly protester. This guard over here looks back and realizes there was nobody that was particularly resisting, and that...
Are you
You're
sure
gone.
everyone is resisting?
Yeah, I mean, he sees a number of people, but he's looking around and he realizes he doesn't see you anymore, but he takes the turn to kind of look around and see if he can spot you. Okay. Give me a stealth check real quick. Okay, you see him just kind of looking around like he can't tell where you went.
Oh, good.
This guy sees you and comes running over and he's going to try to tackle you. Ooh, he does. He manages to tackle Kiernan. So the guy that you have been calling over gets tackled and are both grappling. Kiernan, you are now covered in blood, vision blurry, and someone has just grabbed you.
It's a typical day.
Alright, let's see. Perceptions here. Ooh, okay. This guy comes up toward you, Catrian, and he's going to... Ouch! He's going to smack you with his mace. And you are knocked unconscious. Giernan, you're being grabbed by somebody. You can't quite see who.
Alright. Let's see. Roll an escape artist.
Okay?
And that's miserable.
No, you're trying to struggle out of this guy's grip, but he has you. He's got you in a headlock. And isn't letting you go. This guy definitely sees you, Tyson, and he's going to take a swing at you with his mace, smacking you pretty hard. Like you're feeling what you've taken, the damage you've taken. Gabriel, at this point, you realize, oh boy, things have gone to heck in a handbasket.
Well,
Hang
I
on.
guess,
Just a second, because suddenly a bunch of other guards, including Nox, and comes running out of the opera house. Here's an image of Nox. And you realize that Nox has on a leash when she comes out. A fiery hound who begins spewing fire into the crowd.
oh, that's not good at all.
No.
Can I grab Catrian and pull her along with me?
You can grab Catrian and pull her, and you can move at half speed doing so.
Alright, I'm gonna do that, so...
It is appreciated.
Okay, so you just start grabbing her and trying to pull back. Get out of there. Bryson.
At this point, Bryson's now noping and is gonna GTF out with a withdrawal action.
Okay.
There's
Bryson
the
takes
5
you
step to get
Yep.
not provoke, and then he can get off the map. So
Alright, Bryson, you get to... Okay, you get to the edge of the map for now. Next turn, you can take a full round action to escape the riot. Alright, well, there are a lot of Dotari guards. And they begin arresting pretty much anyone in the area, and you hear it called out, "You are trespassing! Anyone remaining here will be arrested! Please disperse! This is an unlawful gathering!" And in fact, the guards begin moving into the crowd and begin just arresting anybody that is there. We have a bunch of guards moving through the crowd who just begin arresting people. Meanwhile, this thug has a hold of you and is trying to keep hold of you, which he is able to do. He manages to keep wrestling you.
That is so many guards.
Yes, it is. There are a lot of guards.
Just
you
a couple.
realize,
I don't realize anything. I'm just.
that have begun arresting a bunch of people. Nox herself just kind of stands back. You realize the wound in her throat is completely healed. As though it never happened. Let's see. Yeah, this guy's just kind of beating everyone up. Kiernan, you are grappled.
Alright. I'm gonna roll a straight CMB to try and control the grapple.
Alright, 21. You are now in control of the grapple. You managed to reverse in such a way as to be able to grapple this guy back. So, Catrian is unconscious. The guards begin moving through the crowd, beating on their shields, yelling, "Move back! Move back!" This thug over here sees Bryson run, and he just dives kind of back into the crowd over here. What's left of it. The Hellhound begins just spewing fire at everybody. Gabriel.
Well, I'm still dragging my new geisha buddy.
Okay.
The one that I'm concerned why she would be hanging out with a bunch of thugs.
Alright, so you've got this geisha, and you're just dragging her away from this crowd. Bryson.
Mhm.
Bryson sees that the other two have managed to escape, so he will use the full round to get out.
Alright, Bryson, you managed to get away from the crowd, start running down the streets. Again, the guards begin moving up, chanting, "Get back! Get back!" They seem to be forming more or less a line here. As they move through the crowd. Let's see. And they're just arresting anyone that ends up behind their line. It seems, let's see, 23 is this guy. This thug realizes that they aren't necessarily stopping anymore to see who's got armbands and stuff, so he tries to book it. Guard 25, though, is going to take a swing at him. Oh, wait, no, he's stuck in your grapple. I gotta remember that. He's stuck in your grapple, so he's stuck with you wrestling him.
Oh, welcome to the other side of the party.
Right?
Cellmates. We can finish this fight another time.
Alright. And this thug, though, is going to run away. And he's the one that's going to get smacked by a mace. Potentially, yes. As he gets smacked in the head. But he starts running. He wants to get out of there. And yes, it seems the guards are beginning to form a line. Kiernan.
Alright. I'm gonna release the grapple and I'm getting out of there.
Alright, Kiernan, you let go of this guy and you just start booking it.
See.
As the guards begin pulling up even with you, you're like, So go ahead and move.
And there I am.
All right, excellent. Yeah, you start moving and you realize the guards are really just kind of cleaning up whoever ends up behind the line. Catrian is out. This guard kind of moves over here to arrest someone that ends up behind the line. As does this guy. They seem to be the back line. This guy is out of there. So, you don't have a melee weapon out, though. Alright, so he just starts running, like, toward the edge of this. Again, the Hellhound, this time it's moving forward, and it begins trying to help subdue someone over here. By biting them, and you see fire just coming out of its mouth when it does so. Gabriel, you are dragging a geisha.
I don't think he has any complaints.
Well, I mean, it looks like someone beat his skull in, so
Alright, Bryson, you're gone.
I don't want to be blamed for it.
And again, the guards are just moving forward, 5 feet at a time, bashing their shields, so you just hear in unison now, thump, move back! Thump, move back! As the crowd begins more or less dispersing before them, like everyone is just out of there. As everyone just kind of moves up a little bit here. This is a very coordinated now response to this riot that has broken out, almost as though they were expecting it. This guy's going to kind of chill back here, hoping that his armband gets him somewhere.
I hope he gets arrested.
He gets encircled and beaten. Stop resisting!
No, Nox, in fact, seems to just nod at him. As this guy wants to get out of there. And he comes running up, but he doesn't seem to be intent on attacking you. He seems to just want to get out of there. Alright, Kiernan, what you got for me, man?
Alright, I'm just gonna continue running. I'm gonna follow.
So we all just completely withdrawing?
Yep.
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, yeah, at this point, you guys managed to get out with the crowd. And managed to withdraw from this battle. So... you can hear the sound of the protest kind of dying in the background as you run through the streets of Kintargo.
Totally wanted to stab Thug9 as he ran by.
Oh, go ahead, man. If you want to take a stab at 9 as he goes by, go for it.
Oh yeah? Can I roll that now?
Yeah, make your attack. Yes, you stab him as he goes by. He goes running by, and you take a stab at him. And he gets really wounded and kind of turns around and looks at you, but he ain't sticking around.
I flip him off as he turns around.
You can definitely tell this guy is going to remember you.
Yeah. I'm wearing a mask, so...
The other one was lucky I forgot that to code in my bite attack, because that would have been another attack.
Yes, everyone is lucky that Bryson forgot he can bite people.
That sounds unsanitary.
All right.
Makes me wonder if I should have rolled a shifter.
So what do you guys do after escaping this protest that has just gone bad?
Well, I mean, can I catch up to Thug9 and kill him?
If you drop Catrian and leave
I'll come
her
back
behind,
and get her.
The way the guards are moving up, you know that you have a couple of seconds maximum.
I only need one turn. I have a 40 move speed, so you think I can do it?
All right, go for
I'd
it.
rather you don't find out.
Go for it.
All right.
Let's see what happens, because it seems that you do not wish to withdraw completely. You drop Catrian, taking your rapier, run up to him, and just shank him right in the kidney. Okay, but that is not enough to drop him. As he turns around now, realizing that this is a fight for his life, and he's going to swing at you with his mace. Oh, but he misses. He swings wildly and manages to fall down.
So he's prone
he
too?
He is prone now. Yes, he has fallen prone. Go ahead, there.
Oh! I just fall on him.
Gabriel, you go to stab at him, and as he falls down, he grabs your shirt and pulls you down too. So now you are both prone.
As he does it, I'm like, I'll give you some coins if we can call it even.
Well, he's going to... Well, here's what he's going to do. He's going to take one last swing at you on his back. And then he's going to stand up. Which will provoke, so you have a chance to poke him when he stands up.
Alright, I'll do that.
Alright, so he's just like laying there, tries to take a swing at you with his mace, which misses, and then he stands up. And what about you, Gabriel? You are laying on the ground now. And all of the guards have begun moving forward.
Oh god.
Realize they're all beginning to kind of close in on where you're at.
I'd like to wake up now.
I'm sure you would. Adrian, go ahead and roll me a fort save. Let's see if you can wake up. No, you are still knocked out.
No, there's not happening.
My cheeks hurt.
All right, so question. After realizing that those people that were there with me hadn't followed, could I have started to come back to find out what happened?
Sure. You realize that the people that you noticed at the protest were not behind you. And so you come kind of pushing back against the crowd. You see the guards moving up, slamming their shields. Move back! Move back! You get to where you're at, and you see the, this thug standing there with his mace up over the guy that was dragging the geisha and is now laying on the ground.
Cool. Tyson's...
Bryson?
Tyson, yeah, Bryson. Wow.
Bryson?
Yes, Bryson. Can Bryson act now, or...
Gabriel gets his turn first. So,
Yep.
Gabriel,
Okay.
you're laying on the ground. This guy's standing over you with his mace, kind of looking at you and looking the other direction, like he wants to... Can't decide whether to smack you in the head or get away.
I'm gonna try to stab him again.
From the ground, you manage to shove your rapier through his calf. Go ahead and roll damage. Which drops him unconscious.
Yay! Good
as
job!
he falls to the ground.
Guess I feel like a man.
Alright, so yeah, that's what you see, Bryson, is you see him shank someone through the calf while the guy is standing over him, and the guy just falls to the ground grabbing his calf.
But are you mysterious as the dark side of the moon?
Yeah,
I
I
mean, he's
am.
wearing a mask and everything, so.
I am as swift as a coursing river.
Yeah, he has more movement speed than we do. Bryson, we'll come over here and pick up Catrienne.
Okay.
And then withdraw.
Gabriel, are you wanting to hang around?
I'm gonna stab this guy while he's down. I'm gonna stand up and then stab him while he's down.
He's gonna coup de
Okay.
grace him.
So, you stand up
The
and
cards are getting closer, you guys.
shank him. Oh yes, the guards are all moving forward, hollering to get back, disperse. This is an unlawful gathering. Kiernan, you're just gone. You're just out of there. Like, nope, not doing this anymore.
Yeah, no. Kieran didn't stop running.
Alright, Bryson picks up
Katrienne's
Catrienne.
gotta go figure out how to get those
Yeah.
manacles.
And then
You're
runs off.
realizing that you're very close to the front line of what is
Yep, once he
left of
picks her
this
up, he's going
protest.
to leave with her.
Okay, what about you? Gabriel, yeah, you shank the guy and you are sure he is dead.
All right, I'm gonna grab his armband and his purse and then run off.
Okay, you grab his armband and you grab his purse, taking another round to do so as the guards get closer and closer.
As Bryson runs by Gabriel, he'll yell to him to meet at the nice lady's house.
I give him a thumbs up. You can't see my smile, but I'm smiling behind my mask.
All right. And so you manage to escape the protest.
How much money did he have on him?
1 gold's worth of coins.
Yes. I think I did pretty good. 4 gold. Holla.
There you go.
7.
There you go.
Yeah,
You got
7. You
6 earlier.
got 6 earlier.
Oh, right.
As-
So 7 gold.
Yep. As the sound of the protest and the ensuing chaos begins to die into the background, you find yourselves on the streets of Kintargo. Kiernan, as you come around the corner, you see a half-orc dragging an unconscious,
Excuse me.
what looks to be a very beautiful elven woman, followed by this very stocky looking person here. So why don't we get some character descriptions as you all kind of actually meet up, having recognized each other from the protest. Bryson, what does everyone see with you dragging the Owry?
Bryson is a 6'10", 240, really young half-orc. He is 15 years old. And he wears a chain shirt, has a silver scimitar that he always keeps by his side.
Okay.
Fairly stocky, but mainly muscle.
Catrienne, what do they see as he's dragging your unconscious body through the streets?
Well, she looks like a really pretty elf. And she's got brown hair with blonde highlights. Bright, well, you can't see her eyes, but they're blue. And she's wearing a corset and skirt with
Okay. And what about Gabriel? As Gabriel is following them.
Gabriel is wearing a white mask with red patterns on it. The red patterns depict different types of crows doing different things. He has flaming red hair with green thread that is almost as fine as hair braided into his fiery hair. He's also wearing a black or gray leather armor with black patterns on it, not embroidered, but it's just patterned. Wearing crimson red gloves, and he has a red sash and red tassels on, or red strips of cloth just tied on random parts of his body.
Okay. And And Kiernan, as you come around the corner, what does everyone see?
They're gonna see 6 foot tall, fairly simple looking man with raven black hair. He's wearing just about his bow, his quiver, and a leather jacket. And he's just a young adult, about as average as can be. Nothing overly complicated about him. All he cares about is his bow and where he gets to use it.
Okay, cool. So yeah, you guys end up meeting up together on a street corner as Kiernan kind of comes around the corner and sees you. You guys recognize him from the protest, and you recognize them. There's obviously an unconscious woman. Kiernan, you're bloody. Like, you look like you have just been through the ringer.
Yeah, Bryson will look at Kieran and go, "You come."
Oh, that's right. I didn't get to stop at the fountain to wash my face off as I was running. Forgot about that.
No,
you
and
did
you
not.
still
And
have
you're still in
manacles on.
manacles.
Yeah, he doesn't. Bryson doesn't even stop pace as he looks over and sees Kieran. And he goes, "You come to nice lady," and keeps going to Elda's house.
As we're walking, I'm gonna take off Kiernan's manacles. I'm just gonna pick the lock on him,
Okay.
pop him off.
Go ahead and roll me that disable device. Nice.
25.
Yeah, as you're walking, Kiernan, this guy just kind of wearing the mask just kind of comes over and whips out a set of lockpicks and jiggles with your manacles for a minute before they come off.
I pick up the manacles and I stick them in my bag, and then I give him a nod and just keep walking.
Give yourself a
Kieran-
pair of masterwork manacles.
Kieran,
I also have
Kieran
that Chelish armband, right?
Yes, you do. You have a Chelish Citizens Group armband.
Kiernan's offended and he wants his manacles as a trophy.
Well, I don't work for free, so unless he has 300 gold, he's not getting his manacles.
Well then.
Times are tough.
Yeah, the city itself, you can tell, is in a bit of chaos that seems to subdue a bit as you get further away from the Opera House and toward Elda's. When you get there, the old lady opens the door and waves you in. Come, get inside. What? Like she looks at Kiernan all bloody. She looks at Patreon all unconscious. I mean, everyone looks pretty beat up.
Bryson will gently lay down Katrian and hang his head. Me sorry, Lady Elda. Me no get you meant.
It's okay. Don't you worry, Bryson. What
Oh,
happened?
I like Elda.
What happened?
Me go try to find one gloved man. Me no find him. Fight break out. They hurt these people.
Well,
Tyson is completely unaware of his own wounds.
yes.
Gabriel pulls off his mask and gives Elda a flashy smile, and I give her a very, very innocent look, and I'm like, these Chelish citizens army or whatever they're called, they just started bashing people. It was terrible.
I
Oh,
know.
so horrible. Can I go make some tea? Is that fine?
Yes, please. Have some
I
tea.
give her a hug and a kiss on the cheek, and I head into the kitchen.
Gabriel, you limp into the kitchen. Like, you look like everyone now looked like death warmed over.
Can I try to disguise my limp, make it look like I'm just trying to pretend like I'm not hurt?
Sure, give me a charisma check.
Just a straight charisma check?
Unless you have a relevant perform check, like dance.
No, but I have nah, you're right. I don't have any. I didn't designate my perform skill. It's a class skill, but I don't have it designated.
Yep.
I'll just do a straight charisma.
You try to do like this very fancy like pirouette into the kitchen and end up stumbling and grabbing onto the doorway and be like,
Does he twist his ankle
I'm fine. I'm
and
fine.
fall?
Put my finger up. I meant to do that. I was just yeah. Okay, T.
And then you end up just very obviously limping into the kitchen.
Leg up, funny red hair man.
As Edna just clucks her tongue. I cannot believe what these churlish folk are doing here in Kintargo, beating up poor innocent people like yourself. And she begins working on bandaging your wounds as best she can, which admittedly is not all that great. But it's enough to heal everyone for 4 wounds.
I mean, to be fair, that would completely heal Gabriel.
No,
And
it does
Katrin?
not. Gabriel still. Oh yeah, I guess Gabriel.
It's
loses
subdual.
Well, he had 8 wounds prior, so he has 4, and removes the subdual. There we go. Okay, so Gabriel, you're feeling better. Bryson's feeling a little bit better.
Katrin would
as-
wake up.
Minty, yeah, Catrian, you wake up, but your head still hurts. I mean, you've been bashed pretty good. Kieran, you're feeling a little bit better.
You wake up in an unfamiliar area with a half-orc looking down at you.
You know, normal people would be alarmed by that, but that's about par for the fucking course for me. Oh, if I got alarmed every time I woke up somewhere I didn't fall asleep, well,
Is there any sort of alcohol in the kitchen?
No, Edna does not believe in using alcohol for anything except cleaning instruments.
So what kind of alcohol does she have for cleaning instruments?
Rubbing
Peroxide.
alcohol.
No, they have
She
rubbing
has-
alcohol.
she
I
has-
think they
she
would have
has,
like
like-
vodka.
Ethanol, basically. Like, it's barely... Maybe you have to be a very bold person to try drinking it.
I mixed it in with one of the cups of tea and I give it to Kieran. I'm like, it's a little strong. I take one too.
Oh,
I put
sorry,
a no. All right, sorry. I put a little bit of alcohol in my tea as well.
Okay. Alright. Kieran, do you drink this obviously alcoholic smelling tea? As you watch him just grab the bottle of like antiseptic that she's using and like pour it into your glass with your tea.
2 glasses. It's 2. It's
Yeah.
not just his. It's mine too.
you're a gentleman and a scholar.
Alright,
can't
give
you
me
as a
4
friend.
saves.
Saves.
Oh my goodness.
The Kieran and Gabriel.
14
Alright.
and 12.
Alright. You managed
bad.
to choke it down. Like, it's rough, man. It's really rough. Got this weird mint flavor to it.
Oh, I love mint.
Oh yeah,
had
but
this,
this is like mint mixed with fire.
There was this one time back in I can't remember what city it was. The grog was actually made out of feces, horse feces. Somebody
God.
called me out and I had to drink it. So I drank
Ugh.
worse. This is actually refreshing.
All right, all right.
I look at Elda and I'm like, you gotta put more mint in the booze.
I'm gonna sit up
She
and
she looks at you and just kind of shakes her head and goes, "Alcohol is for cleaning, not drinking."
I'm
Yes, it's
cleaning
for
my
cleaning
soul,
my inner-
Elda.
Although I suppose if any day needs a drink and she reaches over, grabs the antiseptic and like takes a swig, I suppose today's the day.
you guys have driven Elder to drink. Feel bad.
10 minutes in Elda's house and you've driven her to drink.
Oh, come on. Elda's wonderful. I think she spends too much time around me, though.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm pretty sure Elder's kind of used to Gabriel and Bryson's tactics at this point.
Shenanigans.
She's
Little
why
bit, yeah.
I'm the reason why she starts putting mint in her antiseptic.
Pretty much. So after she has you all bandaged up, she kind of sits there and looks at you and goes, "You know, I know that this is a whole lot of terrible things happening, but you really shouldn't go out and get yourself into this kind of trouble."
Bryson promised you mint. Bryson will find you a mint.
Oh, I know, Bryson, you sweetheart. She reaches over and grabs your hand. But you really shouldn't do this to yourself. You have
I
somewhere
look around
safe
and
to stay.
I look around and say, I was definitely trying to help Bryson find you some mint. You know, all I found were some gold coins. Figures.
I'm sure you
You know-
did, Gabriel, you little rapscallion.
The problem with going out and finding trouble is that I'm the trouble, and well, things happen.
Okay, so I'm gonna sit up and I'm going to say that it appears that I owe someone thank you.
Somewhat what? I didn't catch the last part.
I owe someone a thank you.
I raised my hand. Well, you owe two people. It was me, and then it was Bryson over there. I had to set you down for a little bit to stab somebody. It happens.
Well, my sincerest gratitude for not leaving the guard.
You sound all proper. What family are you from?
Digital Tarot,
Oh, I've done some work for your family. Good to meet you.
nice to meet you. Under odd circumstances.
Bryson says nothing.
Bryson is sulking that he failed to get mint and failed to find the man with one glove.
I elbow Bryson. The pretty lady just said thank you. What do you say, Bryson?
Mm.
Good enough. That's,
Good enough.
that's thank you in Orc. I don't speak Orcish, by the
So-
way.
Elda looks over at you all and she goes, "Bryson, did you find the man you were looking for?"
Me no find.
Who were you looking
Well-
for again, Bryson?
Man
thought you were
with
looking
one
for mint.
glove.
One glove. That was. I've stolen some left shoes in my time, but one glove. I don't think I saw anyone. Sorry.
Well, I really don't think you need to do this for me to find more mint. I'm sure he's okay. I'm sure the man with one glove is just fine. What started that riot anyway?
Well, I blame the guy that I stabbed at the end of the riot. It
Roll
is
me
his
that
fault.
bluff check.
That's a story and he's sticking to it.
That is. That's how you keep your story straight. Oh no!
But Elda knows you.
Elda looks at you with that look that just goes, "Really?"
And I go, yes, ma'am, that is my story. I
She
am
pulls
proud
off
of
her
it.
chancla.
I cringe back. I'm like, I didn't start it. I didn't start it. It wasn't my fault.
I think I just killed Katrian with the mention of the chancla.
You just watched a 5'11" man shrink back from a chancla.
You said that right as I was trying to hit my weight. So then I coughed, and then I choked. It's good. It was good
Yes.
times.
Bryson don't know
Beware
what
the
start.
chancla.
Bryson looked
talking,
for
I'll be
man,
right
then
back.
Steve. Bryson was looking for man, and then saw people with armband attack others.
Well,
Thank you.
what do you intend to do from here, Bryson?
Bryson find you mint.
Bryson, I don't need mint.
Mint makes Elda happy. Tyson find mint.
Well, I know better than to argue with you because that'll just make you do it more. At least be careful out there if you're going to go find mint.
Tyson always careful.
Yeah.
I asked Elda if I might. If she
Tyson,
might be
no,
so
bring back
kind as
poison
to let
ivy
me
again.
borrow
That not
her
careful.
kitchen.
Thank you, Tyson. I'm glad you have learned to identify poison ivy. I'm sorry, what was that, Catrian?
I'm going to ask her if she might be so kind as to let me borrow her kitchen.
Oh, of course, my dear. Whatever you would like. Help yourself.
I'm gonna go make some tea off geisha like.
Alright. So you're going to perform a tea ceremony, I suppose, is what you're saying?
Yes. No benefits. I'm just gonna have a tea ceremony
Yes,
because it calms me down.
what does it look like when you perform your tea ceremony? Come out with a tray with all the bits on it.
And I
It's
start pouring the water, I mix the tea, I put it in
When you reach
cups.
Bryson's cup with the
I do it with a
tea
little bit
leaves,
of flourish.
with the tea leaves and whatnot, he just drinks the water before you can add anything to it. He is very confused why pinkskins add things to water.
So Bryson drinks the hot water and finds it refreshing. But yes, Catrian comes out with a tray and performs an elaborate ceremony where at the end each of you are given a cup full of tea.
Go on.
I at first I kind of frowned because I had already made tea and she just ignored it. And then I take a sip of it. I'm like, fair.
So this is what tea is supposed to taste like.
Oh, so you don't have to add alcohol to make it taste better.
I feel complimented. I like this.
I mean, it's not bad, but could we ferment it a little bit? Just a little.
Theoretically, yes, you could ferment the tea.
Well, unfortunately, all of my liquor is at my estate.
I perk up. Did you say estate? What
You
kind
had
of
my
rocks do you
curiosity,
use?
but now you have my attention.
Yes, everyone seems to perk up at the word estate.
Oh, no, I didn't perk up at the word estate. She had me at liquor.
Alright, so what is your plan from here, guys? As you
Bryson
all
gonna
sit
go
around
look for
having
one
tea.
glove man.
Sorry,
Bryson
hold on.
wants
I'm
to go
thinking
out
too much
and look
about
for a
alcohol.
contact.
I'm going to give Bryson some advice on the they're the Silver Ravens, right? I'm going to give him
Yes.
some advice on them. I'm going to give him a little bit of information that I found out about rebellions. It's not specific for
Okay.
them, but
So what you know about the Silver Ravens is that in times past, they have risen up and defended Kintargo from those who would seek to conquer or oppress them.
Yes,
however,
Dashing
no one-
Road. That makes perfect.
However, nobody has heard from them in quite a while. And rumors are that they have been completely disbanded.
Hold on, Kieran.
Yeah.
Just completely add a character. DM does you a favor, and then you munch on chips on the mic. Nice.
TM is going to smite you hard now.
I thought I turned it off, to be fair.
No, you're fine. It's not as loud as it usually is.
Because it's garlic bread this time instead of chips.
Ah, that's why, yeah. Okay. So, Bryson is determined he wants to go out, and Elda... Hey, awesome! Thank you so much there for the, let me switch over here. Thank you so much for the follow, Dashing Rogue. You are officially
Yes.
the follower of the hour. So
you're very dashing.
Very dashing, extremely dashing.
You don't need a
So-
disguise check for that.
We name you handsome dashing rogue of the hour. And so Elda looks at y'all and says, "Look, I know I don't know most of you," giving a pointed look at Gabriel. She says, "And I know some of you too well. But Bryson seems very determined to find this contact. I would very much appreciate it if you would go with him. Just help keep him out of trouble. Help keep him safe, please."
Bryson, stay safe.
I know Bryson stays safe. I want Bryson stay safer. Would you be willing to do this for an old lady?
Look right. It is Bryson's look right now.
I go and give her a big hug. I will always be safe. And then I give her 3 coins. There you go. This will help with your tea and everything. I appreciate you so much. Now we're off to that estate.
Off to that estate. That is the most roguish thing spoken tonight.
And like on my way out the door, I'm just gonna be like, and for the record, I was the one that started the riot, not your boy.
I point at him and go, "See? He's resisting."
She looks suddenly a bit concerned about asking you to help keep Bryson safe.
I'm gonna clean up the tea stuff
Okay.
and not leave a mess in this lady's house.
Well, thank you for that.
And
I mean, we've already made a mess of the city. What's my house?
I'm gonna say I'm Katrin, by the way.
The pleasure to
It was
meet
nice to meet
Miss
you under
Adrian.
such unfortunate circumstances.
Very unfortunate. Here. Looks around, kind of looks out the window. Have a mint candy.
I stick it in my corset.
I
Right
only
up.
have a couple of these left, but they're
I kind of
Bryson's
pout as I
favorite.
look at her.
I will save it for a very special occasion.
Bryson redoubles his determination to find mint.
And yes, Gabriel.
Where when she says
puts
that's
you-
little, when she says that she doesn't have very many left, Bryson looks extremely determined.
Would you say that you are filled with determination?
I am.
Yeah, and she'll give Gabriel one little mint leaf.
I just shove it in
all
my
she
mouth and start
has.
chewing.
All right. So, are you going to accompany Bryson on his quest to meet this man who he thinks can get mint back in the city?
Yep, I have to.
Well, a little concerned about our well-being,
Fair.
Is a concern.
and then, the potential concussion that I might have.
Yes,
For all you know,
are
this is
probably
all just.
suffering-
For all you know, this is just a concussive dream, though.
That's fair.
I mean, you got knocked out and then dropped on the ground.
Yeah, I mean,
I didn't
You'll
drop her.
wake up.
I never
you'll wake
picked her
and-
up.
he just dragged me along.
I don't have the
Which-
strength to pick you up.
Which reminds me that I prostitute myself while cleaning. Because that's a big deal. Gotta do that.
I mean, that's more than I usually do for strangers. So
For all you know, you're just gonna wake up tomorrow back in your nice warm bed.
I didn't even steal your purse.
Nice of you.
I know. I'm a gentleman.
Yes,
Yes, you
Bryson is
are.
hunting for mint, but for Lady Elda, because Lady Elda is nice pink skin lady.
So
Yeah, mint has been declared illegal in Kintargo. That was the latest proclamation from Barzillai Thrune. And
Yes.
so
Lady
yes.
Elda is, one of the few pink-skinned Bryson likes.
So, what is your plan?
Bryson doesn't even have a plan. He's just gonna start walking around town looking for a man with one glove.
Yeah, I don't expect Bryson to be the one with a plan.
As we
I'm
make our way
going-
through town, I'm gonna be stealing purses.
I'm going to recommend that we get ourselves patched up a little bit more before we have any other incidents.
And where do you suggest you do such a thing?
Well, I know it's going to be very costly to go to a church.
You do know that the churches have been having to charge more, as martial law has been declared.
Well, I mean, Kiernan still looks pretty rough.
Yes, Kiernan does look pretty rough.
Does Katrina still have her subdual wounds?
Katrine still has some of her subdual wounds. Yeah, she's still
Okay.
a little woozy.
I'm gonna nudge Bryson, and then I'm gonna point at the pretty lady, and I'm be like, yeah, I think she might have some mint at her estate. Let's go there first.
Tyson perks up and walks over to Katrien and go, "Where are your estate?"
My estate is the Joltero estate, which is
And he gives you a puzzled look.
Hold on, I'm pulling up the map to I don't remember which part it's in. Scroll. Wait, there we
So,
go.
are you going to take these various vagabonds and ruffians to your estate?
I look very nice, thank you.
I'm gonna tell him it's in the
You
green.
may have looked nice
district.
prior to this protest.
Bryson starts walking there.
I'm gonna press to dictate them as we go.
All right.
That way, by the time we get there, everyone is semi-presentable.
Okay. All right.
I'm even polite
So-
enough to.
Every once in a while, along the way, Bryson stops, looks at Katrien and go, "Which way now?"
Well,
And then keep going.
Can I have everyone roll me perception checks, please, as you are traveling through the city?
Maybe if I can read. There we go.
Okay. Kiernan, as you are moving through the city, suddenly hear the sound of steel on steel, followed by a cry of pain down an alleyway.
I take a peek, get just a little bit closer.
Okay, just a second.
Mint that way?
Here. Just a second here. Gotta set some stuff up.
Dashing Rogue, if he's worked for my family, I'm going to assume that he has the integrity to not steal from them.
That is quite the assumption.
Yeah, you don't know what your family
Bryson
hired
knows
me to
Gabriel,
do.
and Bryson doesn't really have anything for Gabriel to steal. They kind of have an understanding.
I would not steal from Bryson anyway. Elda would be pissed.
That's our understanding.
You see 5 of these people wearing armbands with maces, and they are gathered around someone that they have just knocked down. Bryson, you realize he has one glove on.
Oh boy.
They brandish their maces at you and tell you, you better leave here and forget what you saw if you know what's good for you.
Do I recognize him? Since he's Victicora?
Do you have knowledge nobility?
I do.
Roll that. Yes, you recognize, you know the Victicoras. In fact, the Victicora estate was burned down a week ago, when the night before Barzillai Thrun took charge. But you recognize this as the son of the Victicoras.
As as Bryson sees the man has one glove, and he's surrounded by these people, can he cast shield on himself?
Yes, he absolutely can. So Bryson casts shield upon himself. Anybody else? They're brandishing their maces and they start telling you, you better get out of here if you know what's good for you.
I'm going to just kind of
Forget what you saw.
slink away, kind of blend in with the surroundings.
Okay, so you're going to kind of go around the corner then, I'm guessing.
Kiernan does much the same.
All right.
What direction are they facing right now?
They're currently
They're facing
y'all.
Bryson, probably,
Okay.
as I see him cast a spell upon himself.
All right, can I get initiatives, please?
Since you asked nicely.
Thank you. All right. Kiernan, you have also moved kind of around the corner. It is your first. You get to go first, as it seems as though Gabriel and Kiernan have kind of slunk away.
Kiernan targets the man in the front and holds onto his bow at first, and holds his action in case the man makes a move.
All right. Well, right now, this guy is standing there with his mace like he's ready to go. Gabriel.
Can you put a token down for Rexus? Just so we can keep his location.
I can do so. That.
Okay, perfect.
There you go. There's
Alright,
the unconscious
so-
body of Rexus.
Am I able to go through the fountain? Or at
No,
least...
consider that area to have a building in it.
Okay, alright, sounds good.
Just kind of had to pull the street map off. But yeah, consider that area to have a building in it.
Alright, I just move away.
Okay. So you go down kind of the other street there. Catrian.
Oh no, are you saying that green area is a building?
Yeah, consider like the green area. This is an
Oh,
urban area,
okay.
so consider that to be...
Where was I
Well-
at? I was like right here, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh. Alright, I'm going to see if I can sneak up
Music going.
or sneak down that building, and hopefully they're paying enough attention to Bryson to not notice me.
Okay.
Can we roll stealth for that?
As Bryson's growling at them.
Yeah, you can go ahead and roll me another stealth if you would like.
Okay.
Ooh, 26. Alright, so yeah, you managed to dip around the corner, hoping they're watching Bryson, and just kind of scooch along the wall, right past him.
All right. Am I able to still attack or?
How much did you move? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah,
My
no,
full
you
40.
moved. Oh, that's right.
Do
You're
you
40.
do you have
yeah,
fast
so,
health?
Yep. Yeah, do you
Do
have fast stealth? No,
Say what?
you don't have fast stealth. So you can
Okay,
move
no,
half
that's
your
fine.
speed stealth. So it takes you a full double move to get over there.
Word. That's fine.
Okay, Catrian.
I'm gonna try diplomacy.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna take the 27.
Okay. And what do you attempt to say to them?
I'm gonna ask them what's going on and why they have Ruxus.
They look back at you,
And I'm gonna
and this guy just says, "Ain't none of your business."
pull out my
And he
crossbow.
begins to step forward, getting up into Tyson's face, which, Kiernan, if you would like to, I can
Yep.
trigger your move.
That triggers.
Okay, you are at 18 on the initiative now. Yes, you unleash a bow, or unleash an arrow at him and strike
He
him
is
down.
dead.
Yep, just as soon as he comes around the corner, stalking up to Bryson like he's going to get in his face, you unleash an arrow and he drops to the ground. And seeing that, the thug here, let's see, I don't even think he possibly can. Okay. He's going to run up to there, and then, yeah, he'll take the extra double move to there. This guy, let's see. Going to give him circumstance modifier. Pretty good one.
Do I get an attack of opportunity on him?
Ooh. Well, this guy, you thought you snuck by him pretty good. But it seems that he actually notices that you're there.
Wow. He beat a 26.
You had to get really close to him down an alleyway. So you knew it was kind of a slim chance getting past him. There was some circumstance bonuses there. And yes, he did. He actually rolled a nat 20 on the table, just so you know. But he spins around and takes a swing in your general direction, but he doesn't know exactly where you are. As maybe you
Very
just
nice.
kind of bumped like a trash can at the very last second. Bryson.
Alright, Bryson's going to use his arcane pool to enhance his attacks.
Okay. So Bryson, you channel your magical energy through your sword.
He's going to spell combat.
And in one hand you have your scimitar, and the other
Scimitar.
hand you have a spell starting up. What spell do you have going?
What are they wearing? Are they wearing any type of metal armor?
They are wearing studded leather.
Then I will have my Ray of Frost in my other hand.
Okay? Frost begins circling up around your hand as you strike out with your scimitar, hitting him quite hard. Again, you throw that Ray of Frost, and it doesn't hit him.
And then I'm
Swing
going
it
to try to
wide,
bite him.
smashing into a building. But then you just try to bite him, just hum. He is dashing back, trying to desperately to avoid getting hit. This guy saw the arrow come from over here, so he's going to get here and kind of be looking around when he sees Kiernan, so he's not going to actually get up to you. This guy over here is raring to go. And he comes running up to Catrian. looking like he's so excited to take you on. It seems he actually recognizes you as being Jaltero, and this right here is just absolutely phenomenal to him. He's going to get to take you down. Gabriel.
I am gonna start screaming at Thug 5. I'm gonna start screaming about the bunny gods and how dare he attack
Favorite
me.
battle tactic. Alright, go ahead and roll that.
Did you just say the
Intimidate.
bunny gods?
Yeah, I did.
Yes, he did.
Lake is so proud of you right now.
Alright, let's see.
15.
Might make it.
Oh, yeah. No, that does make it. So, he seems a little bit worried about you. He is shaken. And you still have a move action.
Well, I'm gonna. Oh, just a move? Okay.
Yes. It's a standard to intimidate, to demoralize.
I'm gonna take a 5-foot step.
Okay. So you get up in this guy's face screaming about bunny gods and how dare he attack you. The bunny gods will see him hang for this. They will judge him harshly, and then you step back.
Making way
Patron.
for the bunny gods.
This guy has come up just leering at you. He's got that smile on his face that says he's going to enjoy every minute of this.
All right, you guys. Stream, I've got a question for you. Do we shank him or do we try unnatural lust?
Oh, that's a good one.
What's the range on unnatural lust? Is it just 5 feet?
25 plus 5 per 2 level.
I would 5 foot to there, and then use that, because then you affect all 3 of them.
I don't
doesn't
think
that
it's an
technically
AoE. It's a
affect
single
myself?
target.
It's a target.
Okay.
So should she unnaturally lust this guy?
I think you should.
Yes. And Dashing Rogue, the bunny gods is a reference to another one of my character, Tyson, who was a bard with a plus 26 intimidate at level 1 and found a bunny that he kept as a pet.
Yeah. Oh yes, he fails.
Yes!
You see this guy, he instantly feels the need to kiss and caress you as you just see his face fill with unnatural lust. What does it look like when you cast unnatural lust? Is there like a little nip slip, a little come hither?
Yes.
Shake them hips.
Running my
All
hand
right.
down the side of my corset, putting my chest to the best advantage, batting my
Yes.
eyelashes.
Excellent, excellent. Tiernan, it appears that this noble woman whose estate you wish to, wreck is seducing this guy, but magically.
Kiernan's mighty intrigued, but he's got a man right in front of him that needs skewering in a completely different manner than the one he was thinking of with Katrin. He's gonna move over here.
Okay? Kind of dash across the street there.
He's gonna fall back just a little bit. And he's gonna miss.
You try to take one of those shots on the run, trying to look so awesome. But it doesn't work. It swings wide. You tried to look too cool.
I still think you're cool.
This guy's going to swing at you with his mace. But your scimitar deftly parries him. As you can tell, this guy doesn't actually have much combat training. This guy looks a little freaked out by you. But he's going to jump up and he's going to try to hit you with his mace. And no, he's so freaked out he draws back his mace and kind of swings it at you a little bit, but pulls back like, I'm going.
When he's swinging, I yell, "Bunny gods!"
Yep, he swings and you yell, "Bunny gods!" and he pulls back like, oh god, and like looks around for bunnies. Bryson.
Bryson's going to use spell combat again.
Okay.
As part of a full round attack.
Yes.
I'm magically delicious. Yes, I am.
Bryson lashes out with his scimitar and slashes, cuts down.
Step
Yeah.
in the middle of it.
Alright, cuts down one of the thugs. Steps over to the one that is just lusting after Catrian.
The Ray of Frost. Misses.
And
then he's also going to try to bite.
You're busy looking over at Catrian when you just like let your blast go off. She makes you prematurely shoot your load.
Phrasing. Boom.
I love that phrasing. That was good.
And you go to
Gigging.
bite this guy, but you can't take your eyes off of Catrian, so it just kind of turns into a ah.
More of a this combat.
Alright, this guy doesn't like being shot at though. So he's going to try to smack Kiernan, which he manages to do. And you hear a cry of pain behind you as Kiernan goes down for the second time today. This guy, however, is completely infatuated with you, Catrian, and he is going to try to grab you to make out. You manage to keep him at arm's length, but oh my god, he wants to make out with you so bad right now. Like, he's trying to grab you. Gabriel.
Well, it's time for the bunny god's vengeance. So I'm gonna stab him with my rapier.
Yes, you do indeed stab him with your rapier.
Vengeance of the bunny gods.
You only do 2 damage to him, but he seems as though he is beginning to fear the bunny gods. Catrian.
Alright, we're gonna try the hairpin.
Alright, you grab out a hairpin and you try to shank at him, but he's too busy trying to paw you.
I'm gonna take a 5-foot step back.
Okay, how long does your natural lust last, by the way?
1 round.
Alright, Kiernan is laying on the ground bleeding, but you manage to stabilize. That guy's dead, so let's get rid of him. This guy realizes that you didn't hit him very hard, so he's not shaken anymore. And he swings out at you with his mace. As he yells, "Fuck your bunny gods!" And instead, let's see here. What do I want to do with him?
I'm surprised you didn't load the fumble tables.
No, I didn't want to load that just yet. Hey, thank you, Alaska, for that follow. We are one step closer to people getting a reroll, which they might very well need. Let's see here. What do we want to give him?
Definitely not health insurance.
You know what? He pulls back his mace, goes to swing at you, and you yell, "Bunny gods!" And he pulls back his mace, smacking himself in the head.
Yes! I love it!
Dealing 6 non-lethal damage to himself. As as he jumps back, looking around for bunny gods. Bryson, you just keep hearing bunny gods being yelled behind you. And, this guy is definitely trying to get a hold of Catrian.
Yep, going to spell combat that.
Alright, you swing with your scimitar, but this guy is just charging after Catrian. But that
There's
ray of
that.
frost will indeed hit as you blast him with cold.
And then I'm going to attempt to bite him.
And then you try to bite him, but he manages to push you back. As this guy is going to move up. I think he's going to come up here, and he sees you trying to beat up his buddy. So he's going to try to smack you around a little bit. And he bashes you with his mace, giving you a good shot right in the gut. This guy is still absolutely trying to get Catrian, so he's going to provoke as he moves,
Alright.
trying to move around you.
Critical hit!
Alright, so yeah, he moves around and you bring your scimitar in a looping swing that just cuts his throat, and the guy falls to the ground dead. Just super dead. Gabriel!
I'm glad we can entertain you, Rogue.
Alright, we're gonna
Yes.
finish this off. We're gonna, hopefully. Oh, I miss him.
No, he is so freaked out about bunny gods now that he's just like madly swinging his mace around, trying to keep you from hitting him. He just happens to catch your rapier and turn it aside. Catrian, the guy that wanted to do you is dead. But there is someone else in front of you, and this guy has dropped Kiernan.
I am so happy that we could entertain you, Dashing. I have been wanting to try out Unnatural Lust forever.
Unnatural Lust is very fun.
I was so excited. Okay, so
Just wait till she goes full courtesan build. That's the best.
yeah, at like 6th level, I get to be a enchanting courtesan. So working
Alright.
our way up.
So you step around this other guy, flanking with Tyson.
Okay. We're gonna try the hairpin. Oh, damn it.
No. Yeah, you tried to shank him, but you realize your hairpin is not penetrating through his leather armor as you hit it right on a stud and it bounces off. This guy, you know what this guy's going to do? He's done. He don't want to have nothing to do with this, so he is withdrawing.
So attack of opportunity.
No, because he's
Withdraw
withdrawing.
action.
He's looking at you like he's moving in such a way as to not provoke. He's just backing away from you like, no. Nope, not doing it. Bryson.
Bryson will use his last point in his arcane pool for the day.
Alright. Bryson charges his scimitar
He's going
with
to
magical
spell
power.
combat again. Rather than applying the +2 for flanking, I'm just not going to take the -2 for spell combat,
Okay. Fair
since they
enough.
counteract each other.
Oh yes, your weapon, glowing with magical power, slashes across this man, cutting him open.
Ray of Frost misses.
Fight him, Bryson.
Do you want
fight
high or
him.
low?
Let's go low.
You actually managed to catch Catrian with your Ray of Frost.
Okay, let me roll damage on her real quick.
Darn.
Catrian, you take 1 non-lethal damage as a Ray of Frost smacks you in the face.
But then he's going to attempt to bite.
And he does. So then half-orc who just slashed this guy, hit you in the face with the Ray of Frost, Catrian, just launches his teeth into this guy's throat and tears it out.
And then smiles at you.
Gabriel. This other guy is definitely trying to run away.
Well, we can't have that happen. All right, so let's see. How many spaces is he from me?
And he's quite a ways from you. Because he moved his full speed. That's going to put him 50 feet in a straight line.
Well, I guess I'm gonna have to do a double move and get in front of him.
Ooh, okay.
Does he get an attack of opportunity with him withdrawing?
Yes, he would get an attack of opportunity against you if you move through a threatened square.
Can I roll acrobatics to kind of like flip over him?
Yes, you can. In fact, do such a thing.
Well, that didn't work out for me, did it?
Gabriel,
We might need to flush the dice, guys.
you run up there. Run up there.
Fall on him.
And just as you go to leap over him, your foot catches on a piece of rubbish. And instead you fall prone. Right next to him. Catrian, you see Gabriel, like, you see this guy running, and you see Gabriel running after him, and then he like, goes like he's going to jump up and try to slash him, or poke him, or whatever, and instead his foot catches on something, and he just, like, eats it, face first, sliding up to this guy's feet, as he's trying to run away.
Okay. I'm gonna try and shoot him.
Okay? So you step over to the side,
Holy crap!
and you pull out your crossbow, and you nail this guy in the back of the knee. You take off his leg, like, from the knee down, like, it just blows out his knee, and from the absolute shock of just having had half his leg knocked off, he falls unconscious. Like, he's not dying, but he just drops unconscious right there. So, way to go, y'all. On that note, I think we'll go ahead and take 5. Let everyone take a quick drink break.
Before we do that, can Bryson coup de grace?
Should Bryson care to? Yes, Bryson can coup de grace.
And I'd like to go over to Rexus.
Alright. Bryson, you have killed him. You chop his head off. And yes, you move over to Rexus, and we will pick up here in about 5 minutes. After we're back in just a moment.
Alright.
Holla. So
Okay.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Thanks for hanging in there and tuning in, and we are back. So, you guys just defeated a bunch of thugs, and now you see this man, Rexus Victicora, laying in the street. He has taken quite a hit.
yeah, I don't really care about that guy, but I do care about what's on the bodies. Mom
All
always
right,
taught
so
me not to waste anything.
you begin looting.
And Bryson will come
Everything
over to Button Glove Man.
All right, Bryson, you come over to the one gloved man. He's at 0 HP. He's staggered. He's not quite down and out, but
I will tell Bryson that this is Rex Victor.
Bryson, pick up One Glove Man.
okay.
Um,
You pick up the man with one glove,
and then
he
I'm gonna
begins
tell
saying,
him,
"No, please,
Bryson,
Rexus,
no
don't
hurt
hurt
you.
me."
Bryson,
Rexus,
no
it's
hurt you.
Catrian.
Bryson,
Rexus
bring you
is-
to nice elder lady.
Rexus, it's Catrian. You're okay.
Catrian, how are you? I haven't seen you for some time now.
I've been pretty stuck to the estate as of recent.
Well,
Which
what
do
are
I
you
know how
doing out
far?
here?
Do I know how far from the estate we are?
You're about halfway between Elda's and your estate.
I was headed home and I came across these people and they were attacking you.
Well, thank you. And he fumbles in his at his belt, and he pops open a potion and chugs a potion of cure light wounds. Thank you so much for your aid.
You have
Look.
another?
No, I'm
As I say,
sorry.
it's
This is
feeling
the
better.
last one I had. But look, I know a safe place. He kind of gets down from Bryson. He goes,
Yep, Bryson will
I
let him
can-
down, and then we'll just go over and just sling Kieran over his shoulder.
okay. So, yeah, Kieran gets picked up. And let's do this. There we go. He says, "Come, follow me."
After looting the bodies, I take all the armbands and I try to hide the bodies just a bit so that they're not in the middle of the road.
Okay, give me a stealth check. Let's see how good a job you do.
I'm gonna do a job. Yeah.
23.
23. Nice. No, you do a pretty good job. You're sure that you have stuffed them away. Each of them had a light mace, a studded leather, and each of them had 30 gold worth of basically little trinkets.
Can we put that all into the? Oh, you already put that into the party inventory,
Yep.
right?
Yep, that is
Oh.
all in the party inventory right now.
Can I
And
take
the
their
armbands.
armbands too?
Yes, I will create something for armbands.
Yeah.
Might come in handy later. Good
Yeah, I
thinking.
took the one from earlier too.
Yeah,
So
I
that's
was.
6
That
armbands.
was good thinking.
Okay, Chelish Citizens Group armband. You have 5 of those. 6 of those. Now.
All right, can you ID it, please?
No. Yes, there you go. Alright, 6 Chelish Citizens Group armbands.
Okay, I'll delete the one that's in my inventory.
Okay. So he says there's a safe place nearby.
I follow him.
Okay.
Bryson will follow One Glove Man as well.
Alright. And pretty soon you find yourself ducking into a bookstore not far from Aria Park called Chrysalis Fine Tomes.
reputation for very text.
And the owner, Chrisley, sees him come in and sees you guys coming in with people, and pointedly just turns her back, looking very pointedly at the books on the shelf as he leads you into a back room.
Have I been here before? As in, may have stolen something from here before?
High or low?
I don't know. She probably won't know either. I usually don't get caught.
That's true, but high or low?
Let's do low.
9. No, this is one place you haven't stolen from. I don't think Gabriel cared too much for books. They don't sell too well.
I'm gonna make a mental note of it. I'm gonna start become a reader.
Okay. And as Rexus gets you all in there, he asks, is your friend here going to be okay? He seems pretty wounded.
He breathing.
Bryson's pretty bad too.
Yes, everyone is looking pretty beat up.
We had a bit of trouble earlier at the
Hold on. Me don't know if he okay.
was it a protest?
Yes, at the protest.
We ran into a bit of trouble with the protest earlier, and well, you know.
Yes, meant to be there, but things went nuts so quickly. Hang on, and he rummages around in a corner of the store, and he manages to pull up a small potion which he administers to Kiernan. So, Kiernan, you wake up in a bookstore.
The back of a bookstore.
The back in a back room of a bookstore.
With a strange man shoving a potion down your throat.
Yeah, the man you saw laying in the alley, shoving a potion down your throat.
And absolutely not fazed by this at all. Oh, am I done napping? How's it going?
But Rexus, what happened to you? Nobody's heard anything from your family since the estate burned.
No. Well, I want to thank you again for that timely rescue. Truth is, our meeting was no coincidence. I followed you from the protest earlier today, but in the panic that erupted, I lost track of your group. You proved yourselves to be people of uncommon skill, and I am a man of uncommon needs. For those of you who don't know... No, I do not have any mint on me. My name is Rexus Victicora, and until last week's Night of Ashes, I was one of this city's nobles. My parents' estate burned to the ground that night. I escaped simply because I was studying at the Alabaster Academy during the fire. There were other fires that night, as you know. Fires that many believe were started by Barzillai Thrune, or his agents, in an attempt to squash any spirit of rebellion Cantargo might have. Now, more than ever, we need that spirit of rebellion to stay strong. But Thrune's actions have driven into hiding those who could stay strong and resist. Those who could once rally the city to a cause, such as Lord Mayor Gilia Bainalis and my parents, are missing at best, but are more likely dead. Cannot do this on my own. But with the aid of talented citizens such as yourselves, I have hope that we can. Will you aid Cantargo? Will you save the city from the devil? And he looks at Bryson, realizing that you are obviously upset and only half listening, and says, will you bring mint confections back to this city?
Bryson, bring mint!
I'm gonna be honest here. That's not where I thought that was going after you said uncommon needs, but where you need a fight, you'll find me.
Oh yes, quite a fight lays ahead of us, I am certain of it. We face
Stop.
none other than the Thrune family themselves, the thrice-damned House of Thrune, and he spits on the floor. And then pulls out his handkerchief and wipes it up. Because that's rude.
The whole time he's talking, I'm just looking, rummaging through everything, and just like giving encouraging words the whole time. Just like, yeah, rebellion, words, support, stuff. As I'm grabbing things, looking through, sticking things in my pockets.
Okay. Let's see. You find 6 gold worth of knickknacks and treasures.
Yeah.
Raxus, you know that I'll do what I can to help you.
Thank you, my dear Catrian. I know I can count on you. Looks at you all and he says, well, then I will share something that I have only recently discovered. My mother, Portia. Well, it turns out that she was a high-ranking member of a secret society called the Sacred Order of Archivists, a band of Auroran scholars dedicated to the protection and restoration of history. The day after the Night of Ashes, I approached a friend of my mother's. Her name is Laria Longroad. She claimed to be one of my mother's contacts. I was dubious of this, of course, until she produced a coffer of valuables and a note in my mother's hand. And he shares with you the note, which reads, my dearest son, if you are reading this, what I have feared has come to pass and I am dead. Many years I have belonged to the Sacred Order of Archivists and have worked to free Cantargo from Chelish rule. I have learned much about Cantargo's secret history, and fear the time will come soon when the city needs the return of its Silver Ravens. You have likely not heard of the Silver Ravens. Few have. Mentions of them have been redacted by the agents of House Thrune. But during the Civil War, the Ravens worked to ensure Cantargo's safety. They were heroes in their day, and I fear that Cantargo needs their kind again. Do not believe the government's claim that Lord Mayor Banelis has abandoned us. Darker things are afoot, and I fear that all who work against Thrune may find themselves in danger in the days ahead. Silver Ravens maintain numerous hideouts within Cantargo's walls during the Civil War. I have located one such site, the chambers below a building known today as the Fair Fortune Livery. If you are reading this, I was unable to seek further answers there myself. Gather heroes to your side, my son, and search below the livery. There, if my research is correct, you will find something to teach you more of the Silver Ravens and their legacy. Do not let my death be in vain. Stand up for Cantargo. Bring the Silver Ravens back to life. As you've read that, Rexus asks you, will you help me? Will you help me save Cantargo?
I get uncomfortably close to him, and I put my hand on his cheek and I go, if I'm allowed to take anything I want in the process, you'll have me forever.
Mildly perturbed by this, as though he is second-guessing his decision to choose you, but you did save him, so he's yes, I suppose whatever you may find would be yours. Spoils of war, I suppose it would be. War, yes, we are at war. Spoils of war. That's right?
I raised the bag of stuff that I just took from the shop, and I'm like, here!
I raise an eyebrow at the road.
They're mint for Elda.
Any mint you find, you may take to whomever you wish.
Kiernan's like slunk off to a corner, completely lost interest, like 16 words in. Too much talking.
And I'm certain there will be many enemies to fight.
You have my
Yeah.
attention?
Any enemies you find, well, I suppose we have no need of giving quarter at this point.
I could quarter him. That it would take some time with arrows, but I suppose if I fire him hard enough.
I suppose so.
This is an experiment I'm willing to take on. You're welcome.
I myself am fairly fragile, so perhaps not the best choice to lead a revolution. But I think that you might have what it takes. Perhaps. I wonder if you have the resolve to carry through with this, but... Oh well, we take what tools we have, right? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you don't have what you take it.
Exactly, I think. Perhaps.
You probably shouldn't agree with
I almost feel bad for this guy.
me. Yeah.
Well, my mother spoke with Laria a week ago, just after Lord Mayor Banelis vanished. At the time, she thought that Portia was overreacting. But when the Victicora estate burned down that night and my dear mother went missing, Laria knew her friend had spoken the truth. She sought me out and delivered this message and this coffer. He pulls out a silver coffer, along with her condolences and an offer to stay at her establishment, the Long Roads Coffee House, as long as I need a place to sleep. Look, should you help me explore the Fair Fortune livery, follow my mother, I agree to give you the contents of this coffer. This is my entire inheritance as it stands. He opens it up, and inside there is a sack of gold, a Victicora signet ring, and a masterwork silver dagger, as well as a set of magical bracers.
I grab the bracers. I'm like, dibs. Just pull them out of the chest. Oh!
Okay. You call dibs on the bracers.
Tyson looks in, moves things around, shrugs, and leans back against the wall. There was no mint.
Yes.
You were not meant to look.
Rexus, I don't need your inheritance to help you. You have my aid.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, my dear Catrian. Tell me, can we trust these companions of yours?
I met them at the protest, so maybe? I mean, they seem like well enough.
I've worked for her family once or twice. Well, maybe a few more times than that, but so yeah, you pay me and I'll be all the trustworthy you need.
I'm not gonna say you can trust me, but you can rely on me to do what you need me to do.
So dark and brooding.
That's all I can promise. But I will take that. I will take the knife and enough gold for a beer. I believe I found it.
Well, I respect your honesty. I suppose that is a form of trust in and of itself.
I'm gonna have to change my alignment, aren't I?
You're getting there.
It's only episode 1.
You're getting toward that chaotic good. All right.
This happens
so
every time.
every damn time.
Every single one.
I want to force you to play an
Yes.
evil character just once. The one that burns down the orphanage.
Are those, because those are not showing up in there.
No,
and
thank you. I
should be.
leave my orphanage out of this.
I'm
Think
really
out
trying.
against my poor orphan.
I'm really trying not to make my character a slut. I'm really trying.
Do it.
You
What
should
is your
be
charisma
yourself.
score?
Work it.
You know,
You don't have
need
to hide
start
from
playing.
us.
You need to start playing bards.
But it's so much more fun when I fail the charisma checks.
Right.
Yeah, you definitely need to be the BDF. Then you're good.
Gate item. And I need to look things.
Yeah, here it's this bracer. We're not going to tell you what it is or put it in the game, but give it to them.
Oh no,
Oh,
I
do we
know
need a
exactly
spellcraft?
what it is.
Do we need a spellcraft?
He hasn't asked what it
Yes,
is or
yes,
anything
you will.
else.
I don't have spellcraft.
If no,
As it
well,
turns out.
in all fairness, Gabriel just grabbed him and was like, "Dibs."
So they're just
Fair enough.
bracers to him.
I can't.
He can't even. Gabriel can't even tell that they're magic.
Nope. Just
Nope.
I saw bracers. I had to brace myself for the loot.
Yes, these items appear to be wrist or arm guards etched with various symbols and vigilant-looking animals.
That seems about right for right now for Bryson. Those are not bracers of mint.
Those are not bracers of mint.
You can't do it untrained.
I know, but I was still rolling it.
No, those are not bracers of mint.
That's
Should be aware
as
of.
soon as he realized that, Bryson stopped.
But they
What
do
kind of
have
braces
a moderate conjuration aura.
Oh. Conjuration aura. Not sure what that means,
Yes.
but I like it.
Fancy.
But it's not going to conjure up some mint, so I could still keep them, right?
About what
is
time
fair
of
enough.
day is it?
By this point, it has become mid-afternoon. So, Gabriel, give you the bracers since you snatched them out of there. Okay. So, yes, it is about mid-afternoon. Let's see here. So, what is your what do you plan at this point now?
We could
Because
probably
Rexus would
rest
like
up
your-
before we go to the place Rexus wants us to go to.
No,
Yeah.
he agrees. Healing would probably be a good thing.
So that's probably what we're going to do. Bryson's following this man. This man is his best lead to get mint.
Okay.
As accustomed as I am to feeling like shit, I'll have to second any. Let's get some rest.
Yeah, I want to. Can Rex, or what was his face? I don't know. Doesn't matter.
Rexus.
Rexus, can he tell me what the bracers are?
Yes, he can tell you that they are bracers of armor +1.
Oh, awesome.
The problem is they will not stack with your leather armor. So you know that they will provide you no extra bonus.
They're
Which
still
one of
worth
us-
a pretty penny. Everyone here, maybe Catreon could use them.
Do you use armor?
No, I
Yeah.
don't use armor.
So yeah, you would
Alright,
be the only
I'll-
one who could benefit from it.
Yeah, I'll give them to you. You can have them.
Okay.
They don't benefit me.
We will move the bracers of armor from there, and you give them to Catrion in a show of, I don't know what that is, generosity.
Investment.
He saw the lust earlier.
Those hips are magical.
All right, so Catrian,
Those
I've
hips
given
don't
you
lie.
a +1 bonus to your armor for that.
Thank you.
You're
Oh.
welcome.
What's the signet ring? Does it have any magical properties, or is it just a ring?
No, it is
It's-
the Victicora signet ring.
Oh. Okay.
Not Ring of Mint.
What's the
Or is
one
it okay?
unidentified item that we have?
Let me see.
Let's see. Out of the things he said, we have the signet, the bracers were
There
already
you go.
moved somewhere.
So,
Oh, the dagger.
Masterwork Silver Dagger.
Oh, I don't need that either. Okay, well,
Kieran wanted that.
Kieran, you want the Masterwork Silver Dagger?
Yes.
Alright, I'll drop that in your inventory. There you go.
Sweet.
Alright.
Not sure I could actually use it, but it's nice to have something that
Yeah,
cuts.
anyone can use a dagger. So, what would you like to do? Where do you consider a place to get some healing?
The
a
local brothel would be nice.
Well, that's 2 votes for the brothel.
That is 2 votes for a brothel.
Bryson starts heading back to Lady Elda's.
Okay.
Without the mint, you should look at the brothel for some mint.
Actually, I believe I've met a woman named Mint at a brothel before.
Me
You,
too.
Probably have. Yes, you probably both have, to be fair.
She's wonderful, isn't she?
She really is refreshing,
Okay. So,
like a breath of fresh air.
brothel, Elda's. Rexus is looking exasperated as he looks at you, Catrian. Like, what am I don't.
If we go to the brothel, I'll pay for the prostitutes. On me, on the house. I'm
Well,
generous. I'm so generous.
sounds like a couple of people are heading to the brothel. Catrian, what are you doing? Where are you going? Bryson seems to be wanting to head back to Elda's.
He would like to go back to Elda's, but he's not leaving the gloved man who seems to be staying with KTN. So,
Well, we have to go to Fair Fortune is where we're headed. So
That is the place he would like you to help him explore to find out more about the Silver Ravens, but he does understand that everyone could probably use some healing.
that is between here and my estate.
Oh, a state.
Oh, wait,
As-
wait,
as
the
he has
brothel's
one foot
on
out the
hold, there's
door.
an estate.
as he has
Wait,
one foot
there's
out the
alcohol
door.
there too, so we could go to the brothel anytime. So a state, yeah.
Rexus at this point, Catrian is looking to you. You have somehow become the de facto leader here because you have an estate.
I don't care about the estate. Glove man following you. I follow you. Glove man lead to Mint.
Trying to think where we could maybe get some.
So there are a number of churches you could go to. You know that the major church now, within the last week, is the Church of Asmodeus. Which may not be the best place to go.
Well, we're not far from Songbird Hall.
From where?
Songbird Hall, where the Temple of Shaylin is.
Okay. Well, let's pull up the map here.
Yeah, we're at J2, and that's T6. So it's like right there, close by.
There's the sidebar. Where's the friggin' map? I'll have it in images. Alright.
I think there's an image pinned.
Map
No.
Kintargo. There we go. Okay, and I'm sorry, what did you say it was?
We're at J2, and it's at T6.
Cool.
So it's not far.
T6, Songbird Hall. There you go. Yes, the Church of Shilin. Okay. Yep, that is, Rexus agrees that might be a good place to get some healing.
Alright, so if that's where they're going, that's where we go.
Alrighty. So you guys get to the Church of Shilin, and you are greeted by one of their acolytes, who looks quite concerned and says, "You come in." You see a number of people who have come from the protest and are quite beat up. So, let's see. They are willing to heal you. For
Okay,
a price, of course.
of course.
Of course. There we go. Let me see here. Look up something.
There goes my whore money.
Right? Okay, so for your basic healing, where are you? Let's say 30 plus. It'll be 35 gold for each casting of Cure Light Wounds.
35?
Yes.
Oh, I'd rather bleed to death.
They are very sorry, but you know, with all of the pressure put on them, they only have limited resources.
Let's
Can
see.
we take it out of the party inventory?
Victicora does suggest that perhaps you should take it out of the money in his coffer.
Okay, since he offered, Bryson will grab the coffer, hand it to the person, and go, "This cover?"
I want to negotiate down the price. I want to wave around a random piece of paper and tell them it's a coupon that they gave me last time for 15 or half off healing.
Okay, go ahead and give me that bluff check. God damn, 27. Okay. They buy it.
That's a great idea. Make 'em pay.
Get over here. Yeah, you seem to have them buy it, at least for the moment. Oh boy, this is going to be fun. And so they will, okay, very well. I guess you have a half off healing coupon. That is kind of weird, but sure. Why not? So, we'll start with Gabriel, who gets healed all of his damage. And then Catrian, who gets healed all of her damage. And Kiernan, who gets healed for 6. And finally, Bryson, who gets healed for 7.
I'll insist that they also heal Rex.
Oh, of course they do, yes.
Okay.
And Rexus will
I'm
be
just gonna
healed.
change my alignment now.
You may as well at this point. Rexus only gets healed for 4. But they
Meet one
collect...
character that I'm nice to.
It's 70 gold.
I eat the coupon as soon as they heal us.
And they turn to get the coupon from you and see you eating it. And they're
I give him a
just
smile and
like...
say, I'm disposing of it for you. That way no one can steal it from you. I can roll bluff again if you want.
That will be a... Yeah, go ahead and roll bluff. They seem to think that you are quite special. And while they definitely doubt the veracity of the coupon, now they've decided it's not worth it. But you are pretty sure you have not made a good impression here at Songbird Hall.
Yeah.
And that future spellcasting will be significantly increased for your group.
I'll just steal from them and cover the costs. So.
Yes. You are going to steal from the church.
What
That
could
is
possibly go
excellent.
It's not my
wrong?
Love
church.
it.
Not my god.
Well then.
I mean,
And
it's
so,
religion
feeling
that got us
healed
in
up-
this mess to begin with.
Rexus seems quite anxious to get on to the Fair Fortune livery.
Okay, we go there. One, love man
To
say
be
go
fair,
there.
my god is a god of trickery, so trickery, lust, and revenge. I think it works.
Yes, I think it does.
Calistria?
Actually.
Yep. Calistria.
Yep.
Calistria is my
the
favorite.
elven goddess of lust and revenge.
And trickery.
And trickery.
Yeah.
Yeah, Calistria is pretty cool.
Calistria. Alright,
Alright, so you make your way over through the streets. You see guards everywhere. The Dotari walking through the street, marching through. You manage to keep yourself looking inconspicuous enough to keep from getting stopped and questioned. As you approach the livery, this aged stable leans slightly to one side, its roof precariously propped up by aged wooden walls. The air reeks of stale urine. Inside you can see broken desks, scuffed tables, and torn chairs.
I look over at Kieran and say, "Don't slip, or you're in trouble."
So,
Guess we march right in.
um,
Alright.
hey.
Bryson looks around before we go in. Sees if he sees anything
Alright, Bryson.
noteworthy.
Poking your head in, you can see the 13 horse stalls. Everything is covered in a healthy layer of dust. A grated-off alcove along the southeast wall seems to house the only relatively intact wares.
uses the ability to remember. That's right.
Now, through the unmasking,
Do do do.
I know, right? There, and there. And you see two large or fairly decently sized dogs. Who,
I suppose, I'm up there
yes,
looking in.
Rexus is up close as well, who seem to notice someone poking around and instantly begin barking and running forward. Please roll initiatives. Nice. All right.
Oh, jeez.
I don't think Gabriel wants anything to do with these dogs.
Nope.
Bryson.
Gabriel's also prone, still has the prone effect on him.
Well, Gabriel, I hereby declare you no longer prone.
Thank you.
You're
I'm
welcome.
prone to bad decisions anyway.
Bryson's okay with forcing them to funnel out. And he will take... Yeah, he'll just hold his turn.
Okay. Rexus is going to take his cane and he's going to pull a sword out of it and stand there waiting. Alright. This one comes running forward, barking, 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 as does this one. But he's going to get... right there. Gabriel, you hear barking and the sound of dogs running toward the entrance.
That's not fun. Not a big fan of... You know what? I actually can talk to animals.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you can.
I'm gonna use speak with animals, and I'm just gonna be like, "Hey, calm down!"
Okay. Make me a diplomacy check. On that, and let me check your speak with animals.
That nat 20.
Alright, so suddenly he begins barking at the other animal, at the other dogs. And you realize as they're barking that what they are saying is... let me see. There you go.
I'm gonna bark at them. We're not trying to intrude. We just wanted to take a look around. May we come in?
Alright, so Gabriel spends his turn barking at the other dogs.
I probably seem insane.
A
Nothing
rather
wrong with that.
large
Some people's
mastiff
personality.
comes out of one of the stalls and stands there barking, barking.
That's a mastiff problem.
Yes, it is. Kiernan. Gabriel is barking behind you. Dogs are barking in front of you.
Kieran takes a 5-foot step back, and he's gonna hold in action in case a dog steps through the door, and he's gonna
Okay.
let loose an arrow.
Patreon.
I'm just gonna spend my turn kind of staring concerned at Gabriel.
Okay.
Like,
Bryson?
Yeah. Bryson has known Gabriel for a while, so he'll wait and see how this turns out.
Rexus is spending his turn looking very concerned at Gabriel. The dogs spend their turn near the door, barking at you, telling you
What are we here looking for anyway?
Rexus has said that there's supposed
There's
to be
a
some sort of secret lair here.
Underneath here.
Yep, underneath here.
Hmm. I want to tell the dogs that we just wanted to look around, and I'll go get them some food if they'll let us.
Do you have handle animal?
I don't. It's
Okay,
not trained.
since you can speak to them, I will allow you to make a diplomacy check.
A diplomacy check? Okay.
Yes. 19. The dogs seem to quiet down a little bit at this. And, in fact, the next barking you get is...
I go, yeah, what would you like? I'll go get it right now. Alright. I look around and I tell everyone, I'm gonna go get steak. Don't mess with the dogs. Don't go inside until I get back. And then I bark at the dogs. My friends are gonna stay here. I'm gonna get you steak. They're gonna wait outside. Is that alright?
All you get is a massive cacophony of...
Okay, I run and go grab
Roof,
steak for the
roof,
dogs.
roof.
I get as much steak as I can. How much steak will 5 gold buy me?
5 gold will buy... are you getting, like, cheap cuts or, like, decent cuts? Like really good cuts? What are you looking
Let's do a mix of both.
at? Okay, 5 gold will get you a couple pounds of steak, definitely.
Okay,
Couple
I
good
grab that.
pounds of steak.
I'm gonna come
so
back.
everyone, after barking at the dogs, Gabriel goes, I'm going to get some steak, and then barks at the dogs some more and runs off. Rexus looks at you, Catrian, like, what just happened?
Bryson just leans against this doorway, waiting, annoyed that we're taking even longer to get mint.
Okay?
Do I have an inclination of what he was doing?
Give
Does
me a
anybody
spellcraft
ask?
check. Give me a
Does
spellcraft
anybody
check.
ask?
I don't have spellcraft.
Then no, you have no clue.
I'll ask Bryson what that was about.
You speak with dog.
That's helpful.
I say to
And
Rexus.
he says it like
He
you just
speaks
asked
to
him the most
dogs.
obvious question ever.
Well, you speak with dog. It's that simple.
He speaks with dogs, apparently.
I see.
Dog,
Well,
cat, bird, he speak.
guess we wait for him to get back with steak. I mean, the dogs have become quiet-ish.
I mean, maybe he's trading for safe passage?
Maybe.
Bribery? I'm not
I
sure.
don't know. About the time you show up, Gabriel, the dogs go absolutely nuts. And yes, to everyone else, they are just barking. but to you they are chanting steak, 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 steak.
So I start throwing steaks at dogs and I go, feed my children! Feed!
I
Oh my
open
God.
up a trail rations and throw in some jerky as well.
The
Alright.
dogs begin eating. You do recognize that the Mastiff is suitable for a bounty if delivered to the Dotari.
Fuck that. Oh, that's my best friend now. This is my dog army. Well, yeah, they're my
Okay. Well,
I-
the
well,
dogs
before-
are eating steak.
I'm gonna ask them if it's alright if we look around now. I'm gonna bark
Well, yes, you bark at the dogs, they bark back. It seems that they have decided you guys are not half bad.
it.
That's
Alright.
good.
So let's look around.
Bryson will tell Gabriel to tell them we bring more steak later.
We'll bring more food later. I let them know it.
Okay.
Alright. And while
I brought
Gabriel
them
is
a
Well,
lot of
gone,
so
steak.
that just happened.
Jesus.
I knew speaking to animals would come in handy. I had to take an alternate racial ability to get that as a not a spell, but actually like a permanent thing that I can do anytime I want.
Yes, he can cast Speak with Animals at will.
Yep.
Crazy.
Um,
Okay.
Bryce,
Yeah, no,
Bryson,
you guys are good to look around. They'll help
Bryce-
you explore once they figure out what the hell you're looking for.
we look for ground underground, way in.
Assuming that this gets translated. No, they don't know anything about that.
Bryson will take his time searching the area.
Okay, about that time, this wagon over here just starts rattling like you wouldn't believe.
I asked the dogs, does that happen often?
Oh, yeah.
Can we move it? Would that be fine with you?
Yeah.
Alright. So
Bryson comes up to move it. Strength check.
I will
I'll move up there as well.
into
Okay.
carefully past the dogs. Alright.
Okay. Yeah, no, you move the wagon.
Right there. Square. Stay in a square. There we go.
Anything there?
Nope.
Is there nothing underneath that? Underneath
Nope,
the wagon?
Nothing underneath the wagon.
But it was just
Just
moving?
a dirt floor. Yep. It was just rattling like you wouldn't believe.
Detect magic.
You detect some sort of weird magic.
Where
In
do I
fact,
detect
as you're
it?
looking around, it's kind of all around you. In fact, as you look around, you see one of the walls beginning to bleed.
Bleed.
Yes. Blood begins dripping down the wall.
I
Which
bark at the
wall?
dogs. Does that happen often?
Oh yeah.
It's and I go, don't worry, guys. The dogs say it's normal.
I'll continue to cast detect magic to locate exactly where the magic's coming from and what I can tell from about it.
I want to
It's
use
weird.
perception check.
You're catching glimpses of magic here and then there and then here and then there and just kind of all over the place.
Can I figure out what's going on?
It might be something kind of haunted.
It is said that this table is haunted. That is a rumor.
Can I look, use perception to see if I can find any like any switches or covered doors or anything?
Sure, go ahead and use your perception as you search the place.
Ah, bummer.
You can see an iron gate over here, which blocks the way into there. And you see a doorway over here.
Does the iron gate have a lock on it?
Yes,
All right. Can I go up to it and pick the lock?
you can most certainly attempt to pick the lock, absolutely.
All right. Would that be disabled device?
Yes. You pick the lock.
All right. I'm gonna go take a peek in the room.
Okay.
For the record,
Uh,
while
Kieran,
Gabriel
have
was
you
gone.
joined us?
No, I was gonna say for the record, while Gabriel was gone, I took one of the studded leather things out of the pack, and I've rolled it up and I'm sleeping on it.
Fair enough.
Okay.
All right.
The middle of the gate has a wide opening in the bars, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So it appears that at one time this may have been a slaughterhouse.
Mm.
And this would be the killing floor here.
So I'm gonna look around the room, walk in
You
further.
see a door propped open on its hinges, what would have been a secret door at one time, leading into another room over here.
Okay. So I head into the room.
This old workroom houses numerous old slaughterhouse tools, veterinary equipment, and woodworking tools, all of which are covered with a thick layer of dust, through which strange tracks and patterns have been traced. Heavy mallets, crumbling ropes, and tools for restraining animals hang from pegs in the walls or rest atop leaning tables. To the southwest, a trapdoor sits ajar, propped open by a block of wood.
Okay. I head out back into the main area and I let them know there's a trap door, and then I head over to the other door.
Okay.
Is there a lock on that one as well?
No, there is not. This opens up
The person
into...
will realize about this point that Kieran's not here, and he'll go investigate.
Okay. You go out and you see Kieran sleeping.
I kick him.
You...
So gentle and sweet.
Indeed.
Oh, that big
You
guy.
open it up and it seems to be a sort of
What'd I miss?
storage
We know
room
find
back
Mint
here.
sleeping. Come.
Is there anything? Can I
All
use?
right,
I'm
lead
gonna
the
look
way.
around and see if there's anything useful in there. Do you want me to
A
roll?
what?
Perception.
What was it? I'm sorry.
It's kind of an office space back here.
Oh, okay.
Is there a sign that says Dunder Mifflin anywhere?
No, there isn't, unfortunately.
I'm
Alright.
going
But
to
no,
Becky and
you
Rex
don't
it over.
find anything there that seems to be of any value.
Bummer. All right. What else does everyone else
Excuse me.
do? What does everyone else do? I can't talk.
Well, I went and got Kieran, kicked him, and then waited for him to actually follow.
Alright, go ahead and give me perception checks, y'all. Nice. That's
I swear my
perfect.
perception rolls just keep getting worse.
Catrian,
Wow,
You
I rolled the
see-
same as Gabriel.
a platinum signet ring nailed to one of the rafters 15 feet above.
I point to it and ask if anyone can retrieve it.
I can. I have a jump skill, or that's jump spell. Actually, I think I accidentally deleted it when I was trying to create the sneak attack.
Bravo.
Would
Yeah,
anyone
I've
like
done
to make
goofed.
a climb check?
No, I'm jumping.
No, you're jumping. All right, you are jumping. Make your jump.
Casting my jump spell. Hold on a sec.
Okay.
The jump spell gives you a +10 to acrobatics to jump,
Okay.
and it treats you as if you had a running head start.
Okay.
All right. So
That's
can
for
we just
long
add?
jumps. So this is a high jump. You need a 30 to jump 15 feet in the air.
So only 27. Never mind.
I mean,
20. Well,
Can
no. You know what? I will give.
can I have thrown him up?
Hold on, because that means that you just had a 13-foot vertical.
Yeah.
Yeah, you jump up there and you snag the ring. Freaking 13-foot vertical. So this guy just jumps 13 feet straight up in the air.
I wonder. Is anyone curious about if I'm actually human at this point?
Bryson doesn't care.
Bryson doesn't
Everybody.
care, obviously.
Everybody
Bryson's
is
known
curious.
you a bit, but you speak with animal, you jump like animal.
Kieran
animals.
Kieran never actually looked up from the ground. He's like putting the leather armor on as he's walking behind Bryson, and it's like still stuck on his head.
Yes, this is a platinum Juliac signet ring. So it is a signet ring of the Juliac family.
Knowledge and ability.
Yeah, I give the ring to her anyway, so I don't know who the Juliacs are.
Oh, that sucked, but
Neither does she. All right. So you said there's a trapdoor in here.
Yes, there is an open trapdoor that leads to a place down below.
Tyson, look down.
I asked.
The
Rex
trapdoor
if
begins
he knows.
slamming up and down. Tools begin flying left and right through the room. You catch a surge of magic.
Can I head into the room with him?
Yes.
All right, and I'm gonna make my way to the trapdoor.
Okay.
And it's going up and down. Is it doing it very hard or?
Yeah, it's slamming up and down. Bang, bang, bang.
I'm gonna kind of move one of the crates so it catches the next time it pops, comes up to crash down, it catches on the crate.
Okay. You do
And
so.
then I'm gonna go down the trapdoor, completely unfazed by the fact that things are moving.
Got
on their
another
own.
follow, y'all.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what we need. More follows. So special thanks to Giddy Up Pork Chop. You're helping them out. We're getting when we hit 50 follows, everyone gets a free reroll. So rock on, man. You're helping out.
Appreciate it, man.
Lovely
Thank
PCs here, and
you.
as anyone who has been watching this can tell you, they need all the help they can get.
We really do.
What? I think I did pretty good.
What?
No,
I've
you
What
played
guys
was
that
have
twice
done
already.
great. Excellent.
What was that ring? What house?
The Juliac.
Tyson will follow Gabriel.
All right, so y'all are heading down.
Yep.
Yay!
Hey Miyu, I just want to let you know that on the stream, the
Yes?
fog of war doesn't fully cover the map.
I know.
It doesn't.
I know. Don't watch the stream, yo. Spoilers.
All I'm
and
doing
shit.
is watching the chat. So
Well, I was trying to watch the chat. That's why the only reason why I have it. So.
Yeah, I know. It's because it shows the GM screen, which doesn't fully cover things.
All right, here I'll minimize my window, and then that way I can only see the chat.
There you go.
I had to close it a while ago.
I asked
All
Rexus
right.
if he knows anything about
So-
House Juliac.
No, he does not. At the moment, he can't think of anything at the moment, but he will let you know once he has had time to think about it and research it.
Where's the
Okay.
trapdoor spit us out at?
Right down here.
Okay.
Dirty salt and sawdust coat the floor of this gloomy hall. Bits of the wall masonry have been chewed or clawed away, revealing narrow, winding animal tunnels beyond. Steel rails are mounted in the ceiling, with a few lonely iron hooks dangling from them. A pile of stained pillows and moth-eaten blankets lies in a 10-foot square depression in the floor to the northwest. So it actually is going to stick y'all down, pardon me, it's going to stick y'all down right around here. And let's see here. The mutts are fine because they like you now. As does the mastiff. And suddenly, popping out of one of the walls, you see a little tiny creature, a putrid-looking humanoid bearing a disquieting resemblance to a half-starved, mange-ridden opossum.
Ew.
Yes. And he pops out of the wall, and you suddenly find yourself there we go. Standing in Greece.
Oh.
So, yes, reflex saves. Yeah, y'all are fine. Y'all are good. Kind of slipping around a little bit. So, please, roll initiative.
And Bryson will holler up. We fight things down here.
Should we roll initiative too then?
Yeah, everyone roll a niche. Okay. And so, let's see.
When you take improved initiative... Wait, my initiative should be higher than that.
Alright. Well, Bryson.
No, it's fine. I'll play for next one.
Improved initiative?
I did.
It's 4. It's plus 4.
Yep, I was saying if I had anything else because I thought it was higher, but no, it's only plus 4. It's fine.
Okay.
I'll keep this initiative for this combat.
Oh, you're good. I bumped you to 13, which is the extra 4. Alright, but anyway, Bryson, this guy pukes at you. He spews a 30-foot line of vomit at you. Please roll me a fort save. Ooh, you are almost nauseated. Like, that is gross. Even to you. The half-orc. Like, that is just nasty. But you managed to hold it together and keep from wanting to puke up your guts. Catrian, you hear them yell that they are fighting something down below.
I will lower myself down.
Okay. Well, make a reflex save as you land in the grease. You're good. You're smooth. You got this.
And can I shoot it?
Yes, that was one move action. I'm not used to you being able to, like, draw your bow so fast.
I know, it's so great, isn't it?
Yeah. Alright.
Usually I play an
it.
oracle, and it takes me forever to hit anything, because it takes me forever. Oh.
You don't do any damage to it as it just takes your arrow and laughs.
Wretched thing.
Rexus is going to try to come down there as well. And he is going to have to make his reflex save. He is not so lucky. He falls on his bootay. Kiernan, you hear battle down below.
Kiernan excitedly jumps into the chute.
You don't wait
Great.
for a clear room?
No, I
No.
don't think he does.
No, he's
No.
just like, yeah!
There's
Kiernan,
room on top of Rexus.
Kiernan just woke up. He's
Okay.
eager. He took a nap. He's awake.
1, 2, 3. Yep, that is directly on top of Rexus. Give me your reflex save. You are going to land on top of Rexus, who slips beneath your feet, and you land face down right there. Like, it looked really cool until you lost your footing like that. Bryson.
Bryson can get up to there with his move,
Okay?
and then spell combat.
Oh yes, Bryson charges forward with his scimitar and a spell in his hand. Doesn't do as much damage as you hoped it would.
And he's gonna try to Nova this.
Okay. You hit it with Shocking Grasp, doing 4 damage to it. This one drops dying. Gabriel.
I'm gonna coup de grace it.
Alright.
I don't have to roll the hit, right?
Nope.
Nope, just
Just
roll
hold shift.
critical damage.
You're gonna have to hold shift when you roll the damage.
I what? I'll hold shift.
Yep,
Oh.
to roll critical damage against it. It does nothing.
No damage.
Wow. It resisted my damage?
It resisted your damage.
Oh.
That's okay.
I mean, it's dying anyway, so.
Another grease pops up. As you see another one of these things poking its head out of the wall.
Are these pillars?
Yes.
Yeah.
Aren't we out of line of sight then? Well, I guess no, maybe not.
Nope, corner to corner,
I mean,
yo. He's got a line of sight to cast grease.
Oh.
So go ahead and roll your reflex save. Because it's an area of effect, like he just cast it at an area, not at you specifically.
Fair enough.
Alright, you both managed to keep your feet. And let's see. Yes, perfecto. Please make a fort save as this one pukes a line of vomit at you, Gabriel. 18. Alright, you managed to hold your lunch down. But one of them is going to come up and straight up try to bite Gabriel. Which it doesn't do. You managed to keep it from doing so.
Holy shit.
How about this one throw a rock at Rexus? Hitting him. Doing 1 non-lethal damage. Alright, that one's dead. So, Catrian.
I'm gonna try and shoot 10. Kieran fell on his face, so I'm guessing I've got a clear shot.
Yes.
A bonus.
You shoot at this little thing, but you miss it.
I'm gonna move.
Rexus. Go ahead, sorry. Move?
I'm gonna move out of the grease.
Yes, probably a good idea. As Rexus is going to stand up and move out of the grease carefully and over to here. Kiernan!
All right, Kiernan is gonna stand up.
Okay.
He's gonna move out here.
Okay, so standing is a
standing
move
up,
action. And then that's a second move. So that's
Yep, that's
yep.
That's me for the turn.
Okay. Bryson.
Getting far away from the grease.
Bryson's got enough movement, moving half speed through the grease to get to there.
Okay.
And
Bryson,
he
you
is...
move carefully through the grease, and then you hit solid ground, and you go running up to this thing. They've puked on you. They've greased you twice.
Missed with that.
Yep.
And
You
then...
get a little. You're still got some grease on your feet as you take a little slip.
Nope, both misses.
Yep,
Okay.
It's kind of keeping you way off balance, Gabriel.
I'm gonna take a 5-foot step, and then I'm gonna attack.
Okay. So you just carefully step out of the grease.
Oh,
Well, for what it's
Try
worth,
to
you
shake
cannot
it.
5-foot... Not to screw you over, but you can't 5-foot step. Grease is considered difficult terrain.
That is true, but he was stepping
can do it.
out of the grease, which I'll
Yeah.
give him.
Okay.
Because technically
Okay.
he didn't. That square doesn't count for
I mean,
counting travel.
yeah. I mean, you could also just do a DC 10 acrobatics.
Yeah.
I mean, do you want me to perform an acrobatics?
No, you're good.
Okay.
You're good. You can step out of the grease more or less. That is fine. Do not worry, for there is more to come.
Ugh.
I hope the dogs save us. 'Cause
The dogs are eating.
yeah.
And
True.
there's more grease there. Kiernan, I need a reflex save.
Oh lordy.
Nice.
Nat
Very
20.
nice.
Very nice.
Excellent. As it shuffles back into the wall. Number 4 here. Let's see, what can we do with this? You know what, he's going to try to bite you.
That's what I
Doesn't work
forgot. I
too
forgot
well.
to bite him.
And then he's going to step back. This one is going to fly over here and more grease.
Jeez. Nasty
You're-
little.
You're just trying to get
bastards.
me back for all the Tyson antics, aren't you?
Yeah, maybe. Maybe I am.
That poor crab, what did it ever do, right?
Right?
All right.
Right? Alright, you're good. You're good. That's okay. I think this one wants to try to bite you. Can't bite you. Alright, Catrian.
Oh, dun, 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 dun. Aim for 18.
Okay.
No.
No, these little things are jumping around, flying around. Literally flying around. Not good. Let's see. Can he get it? Perhaps. No. Just out
looks
of
like-
reach.
I mean, it's in the same square.
No, because when I moved it, it wasn't. I checked.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Well, he's just going to try to move to a slightly more advantageous position. To there. Kiernan, what do you got?
All right, Kiernan steps out of the grease.
Okay.
Targets Gremlin 4. He's gonna attempt a shot. Actually, I got a +1 on that because I am within 30 feet.
Ooh, look at you. Using that.
And I
streamcast.
still miss.
Yup. Bryson.
Bryson will 5 foot.
Okay. Take a swing with your silver scimitar.
combating.
Goes right over its head. Oh, but your Ray of Frost nails it. And blasts it out of the air as it falls to the ground and shatters.
Oh, then I showed how to
Okay.
bite something, even though it's dead.
Okay. So you bite it. Okay. Gabriel.
Yes. Sorry, I'm looking at my change skill and how it works. I think it's just a regular action, right? I don't know how long it lasts though.
For what?
My shape change.
Changing shape change, I believe, is a standard.
I think that's what I thought it was.
Mhm.
Shape change.
Do.
For the Skinwalker.
Oh, Skinwalker. I put changing for some reason.
Yep.
Yep. Skinwalker can change shape to and from a bestial form as a standard action.
Okay.
Yep.
So I'm gonna take a step.
But you can only do it once because you have the Speaks with Animals.
Yeah,
So
once
you
per
can
day.
only do it once per day. Yes.
I'm gonna step out of the grease,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna shape change. We set up a thing for that, didn't we?
Yep. You are shape changed and
Right.
in beast form.
Okay.
So you have +10 to your speed and +1 AC and +2 dex. Yeah, that's all set. So you step out of there and you turn into what does it look like when you turn into a were-tiger?
Let me find a picture real quick.
Hold on. Where's a picture of Raja from freaking Aladdin?
I actually found a picture.
Oh, nice. We're getting a picture. We wait with bated breath.
Ha ha ha.
Zoom in. Put in the center. What we got?
Nice.
Ah,
Nice.
Savage.
I'll probably find a different one later. Because
nice.
I'm
All right.
considered-
So you.
let's
So
see.
you
And just
just
for
look
those
like
watching the stream, I'm not sure if that link will work for you all, but
It may bitch at you for sending a link. Nope. There you
No.
go. Oh yeah, because you're a mod. Yeah.
yep,
woo!
you get me mod. So
Yep. There you go. There's what
That is
we've
what he
decided
looks like now.
So yeah, you turn into this tiger that stands on 2 legs and is ready to just tear this thing apart. So what are you going to do?
Well, that he took
Well,
a 5 foot
that's
and
my
a
turn.
standard.
Oh, okay,
So.
you took a step and turned into a tiger. Nice.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. It didn't damage anything.
Nope.
This is supposed to be.
Roll me a fort save. There, Gabriel. You are sickened as you get covered in puke.
Crap. My
You
sorry,
are,
my claws are supposed to
sickened
be
or nauseated? You're nauseated.
my claws are supposed to be 2d6 because it attacks with both of them.
Each attack has to be made separately.
Oh, separately? Okay, but they take the
you
same
have
turn,
2
right?
attacks. Yes, but you have 2.
Okay.
They're natural attacks. You can take both,
Oh, perfect.
but you have to take each one separately.
Okay.
All right.
Do I have to
well,
do
you
that separate
are...
from my bite as well?
I'm sorry.
Do I have to do that separately from my bite as well?
Yes. Yes, your bite and your claw attacks are. You can do all 3 as long as you take no more than 5-foot step.
Okay.
Of movement in a round, but you get all 3 of your attacks.
Okay.
So yeah, one of them pukes on you,
That's gross.
and you become nauseated as some of it gets in your mouth. As you're changing shape, you're like, "Ah, ah," and then like like something puked in your mouth.
Oh, that's so gross.
Yes. And let's see. That one's dead. So we'll remove him. This one wants to try to bite you. Ooh. Which it does. It bites you, doing 1 non-lethal, and just a moment here. I need to check something. Damn, your luck is terrible right this second.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Noted. Okay. This one's going to try to bite you as well. Ha ha ha! That one missed you. Alright, Catrian.
Try this again.
Oh yes, that is how you shoot.
I did 1 damage to it.
You did.
That's something.
You did. 1 hit it. Well, Rexus was going to do something, but that one went away, so...
Yes, I ate him. He does not taste
Yes.
like mint.
No, he does not.
Okay, he'll move up to here, kind of skirting around. Kiernan.
Kiernan steps up, puts himself back within the 30
Yes.
foot. Get the +1.
Kiernan comes marching up. Oh!
Holy shit.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah! He has had enough of these little grimples. As he just
That is
nails one, he nails one into the wall. Like, you want to be in the wall so bad? There you go.
Nice job, Kiernan.
Bryson.
Thank you.
Bryson will step up to here.
Alright, everyone has gotten tired of these grimples now, and has decided it is time to just slash them dead.
And then part of the spell combat.
ray of frost hits. Okay. It glances off of it. Gabriel, you start itching. You itch really bad. For the next...
I feel your pain.
Yeah, you are going to start taking a -1 penalty on all concentration and initiative checks.
Okay.
All right, do we get a bonus for having 10 viewers that we have right now?
We have 10 viewers.
We have 10
We have 10 viewers.
All right. You know what? For 10 viewers, I will give you all your reroll.
Awesome.
Each of you has a reroll stored now for 10 viewers. Thank you for making this happen for everybody. 10 consecutive viewers. We're going to give everyone a reroll. You guys are awesome.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. This is awesome.
That's gonna help me, because I've been having some pretty bad luck. Alright,
So-
can I roll a fortitude save for the nausea?
No, you are nauseated for the next little bit. You already failed it. It's a save or suck, man.
I save or suck?
Oh,
Alright,
that is true.
Yes.
so what does
That
nausea
is true.
what does nausea mean for me?
Rogue, don't you know anything about ruining somebody's bluff check? Come on
Yeah.
now.
That's fair. Oh, now I feel bad.
That's alright.
I was all
I'll let it
excited.
happen. I feel like you guys might need a reroll at some point here. Okay. So go
Alright,
ahead.
so being nauseous, what does that prevent me from doing?
Minus nothing. You just take penalties
You
to
just
everything.
take penalties to pretty much everything.
Alright,
Minus
so
4 to like every d20 roll you roll.
okay. I'm gonna claw and bite the crap out of this one. So miss the
Yeah,
first
that's
one.
fair
Okay.
enough.
One claw misses. The other claw hits it.
Oh, well, to be fair,
And
David and I
you
don't
eat
count
it.
because we're mods.
And then here's for the claw. Oh, and it resisted it.
Yes. You do take a bite out of crime though.
I'm gonna need some mint after this.
Yes, everybody's going to need some mint out. It's funny, the two people who really like the mint thing are... Alright, so these are the ones biting these things. I understand why you guys
Well,
use mint all the time.
Well, I mean, to be fair, these things are green. Mint is green.
I mean, it's
All right.
close enough.
So, the Grimple goes to run away, which means... Dun 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 dun! Gabriel. You get your
Oh.
attack of opportunity.
So this is 2 claws and a bite, right?
It is
One attack at your whatever's your highest bab.
And he bites it! He eats it!
Alright,
Okay.
it's disabled.
It is dead. You have killed it.
You know, coup de grace. God damn it.
Alright. Extra coup de grace just for the crap of it. Okay. Tyson and Gabriel begin eating this Grimple. Yeah, that's insane, you guys. Y'all are nuts.
Look, if I've learned anything from Feral, and here's a call out for him, if you use your bite attack, things don't go wrong.
I mean, Feral's
Oh,
pretty
man.
good with the bite attack.
That
Will be a shout out to Feral.
That
Alright, on that
is
note.
something. So,
It is just about 1 o'clock.
yep, I think that is going to be the end of our game time for tonight. Real quick, I'm going to award XPs.
Yay, XP!
So, thank you everyone for watching. You guys are awesome. If you click the Discord down below, we'll probably be hanging out on that's the Polyarmory server, which is kind of our stream team. Feel free to click on there, hang out with us, chat with us, Join the
That will
fun,
be
join the
the
convos.
Poly Armory. Many streamers, one tribe button, not the Discord button. The Discord button links to your channel.
Does it? No, I thought.
Yes.
Oh well, whatever. Yeah.
Which is fine. I mean, that obviously I've
What
got
is
no
our
problems with
first-
that. But
What is our first XP?
hey, Rogue, welcome to the Discord.
Hey, welcome.
Welcome,
So hang on a second here. Let me look up the.
Is it fast or medium track?
It's medium track. I'm pretty certain. Let me double check myself here. Look at the. Adventure outline.
Either
Adventure
2,000 or
background.
1,300.
I think it's 2,000 is the, I'm looking, here we go. Yes, medium XP track, so 2,000 is your goal. So y'all are about
Alright.
halfway up to level 2.
Awesome.
Woo!
Cool.
We can just survive level 1.
Right? Right? Isn't that
I don't know.
always
I
how it
thought
goes?
we were about to have a new record. Fastest character route.
I thought we might too, but... Alright, well, I want to thank everyone for watching, tuning in. We
Yes,
are here
thank you so
every
much.
Thursday.
There's 11.
Nice. We are here every Thursday night at 9 Eastern, and we run till 1 Eastern. So check
Throughout
it
the
out. Be sure and follow Loki's a Kitten. She hosts
Hello.
several of the other, or she streams several of the other games that I GM. So as well as some that on Wednesdays starting at noon Eastern, you can catch Ruins of Aslant with
Where
the
I get to
majority
be
of
the
us.
GM.
Yeah, and he gets to repay me for everything I do to him throughout the rest of the week. So thank you guys, and we
Thank
will
you.
catch you next time. Bye.
Thanks.
See ya.
Bye.
Oh.